Okay, we might be here, bro. We might be here, everyone. Hold on. Let me take a super awesome screenshot really quick. A super duper awesome screenshot. Hold on, 1 second. Freak yeah, bro. Freak yeah, dude. Oh my god. It's actually working. I cannot believe it's actually working. I mean I knew it would work, but I actually didn't think it would work that well. Okay. Hello everyone. How are we doing tonight? I'm sorry. I low-key just woke up. Was it not scrolling down? I'm sorry. Maybe it was. I don't know. But welcome from both YouTube and the other one. I don't know. I don't know about I think they still hate when I differentiate the two. Also, wow, what did I miss? Oh, my freaking multi-feed doesn't work. Hold on, I have to open up Stream Elements to see what happened. Hold on. Dear God. Dear God. Why is it just on the screen? Whew. Low-key. Oh no, I signed into the wrong thing. No. No. She music mushing with a Stella mushing with a Stella Star BGM. For me doing dailies is mushing my brain anyways. I'm good. How are you? Also BRB, all good. I had a BRB myself as well, so don't worry. Let's move over to this one. Oh, wrong one. Let's move over to this one. Okay. For now I have YouTube chat. Red app chat. Red chat. Not purple chat. I have red chat for now. There we go. Hello. I have red chat for now because that's the only one. Why is it just stuck there? Oh yeah, it's because the YouTube chat that I use, the red chat, that I use is like, you know, it's kind of. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do a million things. Okay, and then, no, you don't need to pop out. I guess you're gonna pop out now. Fuck. Activity feed. There we go. Thank you. 4 months. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love you, Water Tower. Yeah, we do have a lot going on. And this is gonna be the first time I'm trying to manage this. This is like a half test stream. I probably should have done an actual test stream. But for those who do not know, I am currently live on 2 places. Red and purple. I'll let you distinguish the two. I need to make not a tweet, but I need to make a Discord message about it first. So let me do that really quick. Pop out chat and then screenshot and then Jesus Christ. The fucking BGM, bro. Fuck. You guys cannot see what's happening because I can't show you, but like it's so fucked. It's so fucked, bro. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I can't show that. Fuck. Hold on. I can do this. There we go. Oh my god. It'd be terrible if someone was red right now, bro. I hope if someone was red. What team are you on? Red or purple? I appreciate everyone. Okay. Let me do this. Live. Testing multi-stream. Low-key it works, but low-key it doesn't. LOL? And then I will link this stream which there is no actual easy way for me to do without having to back out every time, which is super awesome. And then going like that. And then Twitch TV /Anuki _2. Dear God, okay. Whew! So much work, bro. Jesus. Ignore the fact that it says unstable. It always says unstable on Twitch. Anyways, oh, holy huge thing. Okay, so YouTube chat works because I have that enabled. I could enable this one. Hold on. Oh, freak. Hold on. How can I do this actually? I can do. What if I do this? Okay, and then there's Twitch. I mean, not Twitch, purple. Fuck. And that one's up there for now. Okay, do you see how it says? Do you see how it says loading in the top left? That's because theoretically speaking, it should be working. Hello, tree. Welcome. Oh yeah, I haven't done this yet. Happy New Year, guys. I'm on a diet, so we can't. Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay. Okay. Wow. Surely I'm gonna make it to all of these. Cool. And there it is. A spark in the dark. We're gonna be doing chapter 5 today. But before we do chapter 5, we're gonna do a little bit of classic stalling, as I do best. Wait, hold on. What do we got? What are we looking at? Fuck! None? What is this? Oh, hell no. Okay. I don't play Stellasaur. I'm just here to chill. I appreciate it. Okay, so I think that... Okay, do you see the loading here at the top left? Or you may not see it. I don't know. That's theoretically supposed to, make that work. Like, it should do both of the chats, but it's not doing that. Because, like, why would it, right? That'd be too easy. So... There we go. No C loading. Oh, wait, but does it say that? It's like up here. Wait, hold on. It's this. Loading. This thing. This should be combining both of them, but I have not yet figured out how it works. I do have... Hold on. Caster Labs, caffeinated. Who the... Ooh. Okay. I have... this open. Oh, okay. Maybe I don't show this. Okay. That should technically work, I think. Unless it disconnected me from both of these. No, I'm connected. So low key, if you guys start chatting on one of the two, it should show up here. I think. Oh, you currently do not have an active public live stream. Dude, it's so loud. Anywho. Oh, connected to YouTube chat successfully. I mean, Red app successfully. Fuck, dude. Okay, the reason why I'm saying that is because I think that both Red and Purple really hate when I say their legal government names. You know what I mean? So we got to be a little careful around here. But that works. So now if I enable this, but this, this is what it looks like. Okay, dude, it looks so ugly. Look at this thing. But like it works. It's just, you know what I mean? It's so ugly. So I don't know. Maybe we could use it. Maybe we don't use it. Hello, Stream Elements. I appreciate that. Hold on, can someone in Twitch right now type in Twitch or purple? Fuck, and then see if anything pops up in there. Because right now I only have red going on. There we go. What's going on, my younger editor brother? Hey, what's going on? Oh, you see it, but everyone's names are red or pink. Why is everyone's names pink? I don't know. Chillsta, what's going on? I appreciate you. Welcome to the stream, bro. To be fair, RT Game turned the name of Red into literal censor, and tons of people were behind it for the longest time. Oh, really? Okay, my bad. Well, we're just gonna we'll keep it simple. Wait, so now does the YouTube chat not work anymore? Or is it being combined? Dude, what's happening? I don't know what's happening. This is a half test stream to make sure things work. Because I'm not super... See, it's so ugly, bro. Look how ugly that chat is. We'll test it for now. We'll test it for now, okay? And if it doesn't work out, I don't know. We'll see. We won't use Cast Labs, though. I think it's hella ugly. So we're gonna take that off. But I'll try it again. It is combined into one. That's like the plan, the goal. But I don't know. I don't like it. But maybe it's worth it. Maybe it doesn't matter. Who knows? Surviving Young Lord, I've just been practicing and such, and it's killing me. Hey, you gotta practice in order to be the best that you are, you know what I'm saying? Man, this BGM is making me feel like it's Christmas, bro. Maybe it is Christmas, guys. But that was a joke that didn't happen until they lifted swearing regulations or something. What is quick crescendo? Quick crescendo, use all... Oh, is this... Oh, that's cool. What should we put on? What should we put on? What should we put on? Let's put on this. I love this one. So we're back with Stellasaura, but before we actually play Stellasaura, we have something to do. There's the new chapter 5 is out, and I have not seen anything from it. So I'm excited to look through some things with it, and we can look through some things together. We're gonna do some classic stalling before we actually start, because no reason actually, because the chapter 5 is the only thing I have planned today. So why not at least stretch it out a little bit and mess with some of this stuff, eh, right? So let's see. Let me turn this down a little. Or you know what? Maybe I should put this on a tab like this. Hold on, guys. I'm cooking. I put it on this tab, then I can control it with this. Oh, dude, guys, I'm cooking, guys. I might be a streamer, guys. I might be a streamer. You know what I'm saying? Johan, that you were following. What's good, bro? Okay. So I have both the normal channel and the JP channel, because I think they're different, kinda. They are different. There's some extra stuff, so we can look through at least the English stuff from here. Are they? Yeah, there's this extra video, but chapter 5 is here. So let's take a look at what's new. Don't really look into stream watching like I did back then, but having chats separate def works fine. At least in my opinion, an easy sub if the combo chat doesn't work. Yeah, I think I prefer this for now, but I understand why. I don't know. I just think it looks ugly when it, you know what I mean? When it doesn't do that. So I would rather just you know what I mean? I would rather just let it do what it needs to do. But at the same time, like, what can you do, right? Anywho. Let's also, I don't think Alertbot works, and I do not think I have the time to fix it, unfortunately. So we're just going to move past that. Anyway, let's see. The new stuff is out. Let's take a look at what they have. So the limited, this is... Are they out right now? No, it's still this banner. So Frenzy should be out soon, right? Probably Tuesday? Tuesday? Soon Tuesday, Frenzy will be out. Do we only get 20 free rolls from the Christmas thing? Low-key? 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 Hold on, do this real quick. Sorry, I'm a master staller. Hold on. Also, my brain is like not really there, and now I have 2 chats to keep track of. Which is, I mean, I don't have a lot of chat going on, but it's like it's a little new, so I gotta keep myself in check. Okay, let's take a look, bro. I'm excited. Ow, it's so loud. Frenzy, bro, right? We gotta look at a little bit of it. Wait, is that Chiwa Saito? Wait, that's crazy. Yeah, thank you for the super chat. Chinese CS skin name tags go hard. I appreciate that. I think they go very hard. And then you find out it means like red dog skin. What is even your main YouTube or Twitch? I think technically YouTube, but I mean, or red. Fuck. Oh god, this is gonna be hard to do. But you know, I'm here for whichever one works. Low key. Anyways. She's not out yet, yeah. Wait, so she's Umbra? What is she again? Or no, she's Ventus. No, she's Umbra. No, she is Umbra. Fuyuka! I haven't watched any of these. 3D. Oh, is it a skin? Yes, it's a skin. Fuck! No, I don't want to buy a skin, bro. No. I mean, yes. I mean, no. I mean, yes. Fuyuka. Oh, it says the... Is that it? Oh, there's more. It says the update for 5 and 6. We definitely need a red or Twitch bench encounter. No. Maybe. I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work. Ooh. In style gal. That's just paid, right? That doesn't mean... Right? That's just all it is? Wait, what is... Wait, whoa. It was her and Mystique. Is Mystique valid again? I mean, I think she was always valid, but like, I don't know. I never had a good time using Mystique. But then again, Umbra is back. Umbra has been like literally dead in a ditch. Oh, and then there's Amber, bro. This is the... Yeah, the Royal Grant. This is the Battle Pass thing. Cute. Is it the Year of the Tiger? Is 2026 the Year of the Tiger? Take a shot every time Anuki slips the legal name of red and purple. Yeah, I can't use the legal name of red and purple. Horse? Is Year the horse? Oh. Hello, Sora. I have bad news. I got bad news, bro. Okay, Lucky Treasure again. We'll just chill. Chest defense again? Which I didn't do. Low key. But we can do that now. Because I'm... Oh, so there's going to be an event, you know, one of those events that goes alongside the main story. Which they've been doing. There's usually an event with the main story, which coincides with it. Which is interesting. It's a fun way to do it. People were mentioning 2026 being the year of the Uma. I didn't catch that. Cataclysm Survivor? Bro, if only I played that. Oh, it has Umbra. Oh, that's so cooked. That is so cooked. I mean, and Fire too, so it's fine. Fire and Terra, okay. Double Umbra is crazy because Umbra, again, has been dead in a fucking ditch. And then now they just dropped a singular unit that you have to pull in order to get out of that ditch. But maybe I'm wrong. It's just what Word on the Street looks like for me. You know what I mean? Cornus? Oh, Nova time, probably, eh? U W, bro. Very cool. Let's see this. Celosaur, Trekker PV, Forense, late shift rewards. Is it Fujikaze? It might be Fujikaze, bro. Okay, let's look at Forense. I guess this is her, like, character trailer type shit. I haven't seen any of these, I promise. I saved everything for here for now. Because I am a streamer, I am a Stellasora content creator. Alright, let's keep going. No, I'm alright. I got 40 hours only. Feel alright. Tired? That sounds like a lot. Like 90 out of 100? About like what, accounting? No problem. Is this bread? No, it's coffee. Oh, that tends to happen. I edit very late at night, so you know. Sora, wake up, and then I woke up, and then my alarm clock went off. Forense, she decides. That's crazy. That's so sick. I'm actually really excited. I'm so stoked. I'm super stoked for Forense. I liked her a lot during, at least her design wise, I liked her a lot during the beta. Not that we knew who she was, but like I liked that she was like her design in the beta, and who she could be. And it turns out she is exactly who I thought she would be. But low key, I don't know. It seems like it's gonna be kind of scary. You know what I'm saying? That's so loud. Sorry. It seems like it's gonna be kind of a scary vibe situation going on in the United Harvest. So I'm curious. 101 teaching with Wakamo. Is that Wakamo? From my other hit game from Yostar? I don't know. Does Chiyosato also voice her? I don't know. I don't even know, honestly. She releases after Maintenance tomorrow. I'm excited. Whew. I might have to get on, bro. But, hold on. What am I looking at? I have 40k. Both have the same VA. Frenzy and Wakamo? Gotcha. Take a shot every time our ears get blasted. Yeah, that was my fault. I forgot what track was on what track. Not that it matters to you guys. Well, maybe it does, because your ears get blasted. But my ears get blasted more, I think. Wasn't it like the 12th? I think, yeah. But today is the 11th for me. But it's the 12th for other people. Right now, currently. Shout out if you're across the pond. It's currently 12. Or just East Coast and you're and it's 12 right now for you, 12:30. But I'm streaming for my Europe/Asia gang right now. Not really Europe, to be honest. Europe is like 3 in the morning. It is tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. Well, okay, let's be real. If it's like 3 in the morning, do you consider it today or tomorrow still? You know what I mean? Is it still today or tomorrow? For me, as a graveyard shift worker, I don't. That doesn't even make any like the concept of date of what day it is today doesn't even register in my mind. It's just at some point of a 24-hour cycle, it is some day depending on what plans I have that day. Otherwise, it is just a day. You know what I mean? It is just a day. It's not Monday. It's not Tuesday. It's just day. It's just either within this 15-hour period, do I work or not? That is basically all that means to me. Anywho, let's check this out, bro. Okay. Playstyle. Wait, so is she close range? She smacks shit up with her cane. I thought she would have like magic or something. Or no, it's a sword. Cane sword. Sword cane. Oh. With clones. Oh my god, a lot of clones. Melee Melee Nanoha. It's cool. The green is so cool. Oh Noya, hello. You. Oh, support, right? There you go. 2 little support hits. Oh, Caramel! I love Caramel, bro. She's so dog shit, but I love her Caramel. Bones are 6, I wonder how strong she is. I'm sure she's pretty strong. Okay. That's a big area. Fire, bro. Fire. Let's see what these people have to say. Yeah, bye. I thought I was completely cured of my Shinibyo. Unfortunately, we are never actually cured from it. We were just told to hide from it. That is all. Cool. She did a domain expansion. Clones are cool. I wonder if that has anything to do with how she is in the game, in the story. Probably not, but like, you know, man can dream. Chuni. Okay, anyways, that's the reaction portion. That's all I got, to be honest. Okay, lock in, y'all. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Should I do my... Nah, I'm fine. We don't need to do my dailies. It's all good. We'll just cap. It's all good. Who knows? It is UH we're talking about. Yeah, we don't know anything about UH. Anything new here? No. I wish there was the event review coming back, bro. Maybe it's just because there's not enough. I don't see why you can't just go back to it. Whatever. Spark in the Dark! Interlude Secret Deal. Oh my god. How many chapters is this? I gotta get my reading on, bro. Anuki, best reader of all time, is about to show you how good of a reader he is. Maybe one day we can do popcorn reading. Probably not. But that would be really funny. And cute. 11 chapters, including an epilogue. Gotcha. Wait, including the epilogue? What about including the interlude? So they're 13? Chapter 5 contains 2 bad endings? Oh, we gotta find those, bro. Okay, what's the vibe? Is the vibe like finding the bad endings, doing the bad endings first? Probably, huh? Because usually what would happen would be like, you get the bad ending, right? And then, or you get to the points where you can split off into to route A, B, or C, and or bad ending. But then as far as what you actually do, it's kind of like, you know, how do I say? Like you do route A, and then you go into route A. Should I just finish route A, or should I go back and do route B and then do them at the same time? I haven't really figured that out yet. I guess I can explain it better when we get there. Bad endings contain lore. They do contain lore, which is cool. which is really it's super cool. Low key, bro. Not even low, like middle key is pretty cool. Do we get rewards for finding it, by the way? Just wondering. For the bad ending? Oh, I mean, we get rewards for completing a thing, so you get like, I think like, however many normal stellarite you normally get from these. I want to see my options before going to the final ending. I was gonna save the surprise for later. You get 666 Dora. 666 Dora? Do you actually? Alright. Okay, no more stalling. Anuki, it is time to read. How long have we been going? Half an hour? Okay, perhaps the stalling must end. Let's lock in. Interlude! To seize the prize, one must brave the danger. Let's go. Who's gonna join us? I mean, I guess I know. Dead of night, shady figures slink into. Oh wait, I need my controller. Bodung. Shady figures slink into a desolate alley. Ooh. Sneaky silhouette. You bring the goods? Suspicious silhouette. Naturally, have a taste. See if it's the real deal. In an alleyway. Yep, exactly. Now where's my payout? Ooh, colored text? Cool. Wouldn't shortchange you. Count it. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's all there. But is it legit? Don't be the judge of that. Alright, cool. Boxer in. No, I hit the lights. Irisa. Oh. Irisa, you spot anything fishy. Speak up. Don't be shy. Lights. Oh, you got it already. Leave the verification to me. If she tries to pull a fast one, she answers to Amberina's guns and Fuyushia's fists. Logged on. Hey, wait a second. How did I get dragged into this sketchy mess? Boss, I think her performance is flopping. Is this really what the client wanted? Relax, Irisa. Life's a stage, right? You guys channeled that Flavio Extra energy perfectly. Honestly feels just like home. Besides, I know it was a weird request, part of it just for old time's sake, and the rest? I just wanted to see the boss goofing around with the crew just like this. We witches feast on truth after all. Fucking Mystique, bro. Why did I read Fuyusika as Fuyustika? Honestly, I thought so too. I was thinking like Fuyustacia, but it's like, I think it's like Fuyustika. Or Fuyusika. Like Jessica. Fuyusika. You know what I mean? Teaming up with Mystique feels risky. If she catches wind of Vita or the White Room, she'll pick me clean just to get the truth. Anyways, thanks for digging up these interview tips for us. Feelings mutual. I got exactly what I was after too. Oop, busted. Shame. I was hoping to chat a little longer. All right. The intel is pretty dense. If you get stuck, just holler. Customer service included. W. Iris, are these notes from Mystique's actually usable? Irisa? Yeah, it's a real deal. Incredibly detailed. Can't believe we swapped some Tawny Nightingale for all these. Wonder if I could get her to prep a dossier on the Grace Imperium next time. Just kidding. Just kidding. Unless... It wasn't just the bread, it was also the legwork. We had to scour every bakery and fillet just to satisfy our weird craving for Tawny Nightingale. True! This is all about bread. That's all they do, right? Just bread. United, they're all about the bread and the wheat. They just make bread and wheat. Like literal bread and also metaphorical bread. Edible bread and tangible bread. Also wonder about the Tawny Nightingale is basically just cat food. Is it actually? Well, who do we get our tip from? They like wheat bread. On God, bro. What about like... What other bread is there? Italian. Or like sourdough. still worth it with these notes. Landing a job at the United Harvest will be a breeze. What'd she say? I'm just happy to save on food bills. Plus, we get to eat that fancy Monolith Select stuff we can never afford. It's like a dream come true. Free, good, true. Anything free is good. That's what Mom always said. Nothing free can be bad. True. If we get hired, we'll at least save on meals. Eating out in the city costs a fortune. True. Low key, if you're not doing too hot, work at a restaurant. You'll hate your life, but like you'll get a lot of food. You'll get some food. I'll tell you what. It's bread, but like a side story or something. I don't remember which one. I think they compare it to a cat food. Oh, gotcha. Did I miss that? I might have missed a detail. Strike one for lore content creator Anuki. Stella Star lore creator. True, if we get hired, we'll at least have on meals. Eating out costs a fortune. Wait, no, that's not the point. We're here to finish Mina's commission. Mina? Not just snag free lunches. To understand how we got here, we need to take a few hours back. Oh, you! Hello, excuse me. Is this the Trucker's House of Trucker Association? Yes, how can I help you? Ah, well, I was gonna say that, but I'm truly sorry. The Trucker's House moved to Philae several months ago. This building is just now the old site. But if it's a commission you need handled, we can do it! I love Nazada. You're looking at Petal Bloom, the guild that took down the Big Three. Petal Bloom? The Big Three? Fuck the Big Three. My apologies. I'm not really up to date on the local guilds. I'm actually looking for the Boss Accord staffing company. Is the boss in? Hey. We nearly died finishing the three grand commissions. How are we still nobodies? Oh well. Reputation isn't built in a day. After all, trust takes time to learn. Yeah, I know. Whatever. It's all yours, boss. Yo, I'm the CEO of the Boss Accord. Hello, I'm Mina from United Harvest. Here's my card. You Mina, United Harvest Strategy Manager. Cool, bro. She looks cool. And she got little ears on her hairband. Or hairband. Tawny Nightingale is like the most cheapest bread they could buy. Oh, who do they get their tip from then? Like an actual cat? Project Manager Strategy Department. I'm in charge of the Tawny Nightingale project. Perhaps you've heard of our bread? Oh, I heard of it just now, actually. Oh, sure. It came in handy a few days ago. Glad to hear that. For a moment, could you tell me a little more about that? We were fighting monsters in the forest nearby. I ran out of bullets with one piece left standing. So I grabbed the Tiny Nightingale and I chucked it. Guess what? Bam! Right between the eyes, knocked it out cold. That is not the user experience I had in mind. The crust is tough as a brick. It's tough as a brick, alright? The way Nazuna used it, I guess that kind of makes it an unconventional food product. Weapon grade rations for extreme conditions. Why is the text like red all of a sudden? Hey, no, Amber, cut it out. Tawny Nightingale is food, not ammo. We'd have starved without it, you know? I mean, sure, it's dry and hard and it's like sawdust. Maybe it lacks nutrients. But it stores forever and you can buy it anywhere. And most importantly, since it's barely digestible, it keeps the wall you full for longer. That's a huge plus, right? Is she actually trying to praise it? GG's, Mina. Oh, so you're so... Did I say something wrong? No. You're a true connoisseur of Tawny Nightingale. You know our exact design philosophy. Full of the stomach, anywhere, anytime. For the absolute fewest Dora. Dude, what? As for the dryness and hardness, sawdust texture, and nutritional concerns, we're actively working to optimize those. Oh my, looks like we're getting sidetracked. Let's circle back to business. Mina, you might need to take a look at the taste test department. You may be getting lied to. I'm actually here to formally commission the Boss Accord. Fuck yeah! I would like you to investigate a certain delicious and Tawny Nightingale found in Philae. Yeah, because that can't exist. Delicious? Tawny Nightingale? In the same sentence? Care to fill us in on the detail? Oh, my apologies. Even though I'm the client, the information is classified as a United Harvest trade secret. I'm afraid I can't disclose any details right now. You won't even tell us the specifics. How exactly are we supposed to investigate? True. It's really simple, actually. Once you're officially hired at United Harvest, the restrictions on trade secrets will naturally be lifted. So becoming an employee solves a clearance issue. It's a blunt workaround, but I can't fault the logic. Are you gonna hire us? Of course, there's always a chance you fail the interview, but assuming you do get hired, you can start your investigation that very day. We can actually get rejected? I thought you were gonna pull strings for us here. Under normal circumstances, absolutely. I'd love nothing more than just slot you into a position immediately. However, the investigation is highly sensitive. If I personally parachute you in, it might cause red flags. That's why I need you to go through a standard interview. Red flags. So she suspects there's a mole inside the company. Realize it's a big ask, but if you succeed in not getting hired, I promise to provide full operational support. Please, take a look at the materials. I see. Wages and benefits during the probationary period are equivalent to those of regular employees, separate from the commission fee, plus a daily stipend of 10,000 Dora per money as for the final payout. The fee is 50 million Dora. 50 million Dora. 50 billion to 50. Iris, stay with us. She collapsed. Is she okay? No, you just said a big word for a lot of poor people. She is fine. Her brain just shut down from pure joy. Boss, we have to take this job. Remember, we donated everything from the 3 grants commission to rebuild the camp. We haven't had a paying gig in ages, and the guild's savings are running on fumes. I heard Iris sigh over the count book last night. I love Amber and her emotes. They're funny. We are broke, bro. The bread is this serious. Don't worry, I'll make sure we get it. This bread, I mean. Even if we put the money issue aside... Serena. All the documents for the fraudulent loan were forged by... Okay, that's what I was gonna say. I thought the point... we're trying to get into United Harvest anyway. So, like, low-key, this is a good thing, eh? Low-key? Low-key? All the documents for that fraudulent loan were forged by a former United Harvest employee named Lady Gray. And here's the little bonus info. United Harvest may have issued a warrant for Lady Gray, but she's currently hiding right now under their noses. I mean, she's kind of hard to see, or she's kind of hard to miss. I mean, maybe. Actually, I don't know. Everyone's kind of dressed the same. This is our chance to get close to Lady Gray, the mastermind behind the orphanage's debt, and what happened to Claire. For us, this is the perfect opening. Didn't Claire get arrested? Miss Mina, we'll take the commission. You will? Oh, thank you. She was right. Coming to you was absolutely the right call. Who is she? I was gonna ask you, dude. We just asked the same question. It's like we're the same person. Ah, pretend you didn't hear that. Let's just say it's someone you've crossed paths with. I'm afraid I can't disclose her name. Here's a 5 million Dora in advance for your prep work. Your interviews are set for the 30th of Tonitura month. I'm counting on you. See you next week. Someone who outranks her and someone we know. Oh yeah, we did meet her in the bank. Or not a bank, I mean, in their department, I guess, technically. There. Wasn't it a bank? It was a bank, right? Of course, before we could start the job, we had to actually get the job. That night, we traded Mystique some Tawny Nightingale for her specified bakery for an inside scoop on the interview process. We spent oh my god. Flashbang. We spent the next week cramming. Finally, interview day arrived. Do I get to make choices? I guess not. No fair! Boss Play's favorite. Working at the United Harvest sounds like a blast. Why didn't I get picked? Don't you have enough to do back at camp? Besides, that job means waking up at 6 every single day. Shift starts at 7:30 sharp. Oh, hell no. 6? Never mind. Don't work too hard out there. Take care of yourselves. The core mission is undercover investigation. It's not like we're actually gonna turn into workaholics. Simulation 1. Interviewer requests my competitive edge over other candidates. Optimal responses. I spoke too soon. We'll hold down the fort here. If you need anything, just say the word. Nazuka. Honestly, Interviews are the serious. I hate interviews. They are the stupidest part of the the job application process. They're stupid. Like, I would rather get past the resume part to the interview because I personally hate resumes. I think that the resumes are even more bullshit because like a computer reads through them anyways. But I'd much rather talk to a human being about the job. But at the same time, jobs are pretty much just, will they say the right words or not? Like, are they gonna say, like, they have a clipboard, you know, they're writing on a clipboard, and all they're looking for is, all that's on the clipboard is keywords, and they're waiting for you to say it at any point in time. That's all they want. All they want is, how well do you work under pressure? And are you a good leader? And, how would you treat a customer? And, if you, what makes you different from the rest? Yeah, like, fuck you, bud. Just give me the job, bro. You're giving me $15 an hour. Fuck off. Like, all you need me to do is put trash in the trash can and sweep the floor and unclog the toilet. Like, fuck off, bro. What is your work ethic? Kind of, I hate those, bro. What is your work ethic? I don't know. Bad? You want me to say bad? I'm gonna say good. You obviously want me to say it's good. 15 an hour is not bad for uni students. 15 an hour where I live would not even let you be able to afford a dorm. So, no, it is not good. At least part-time. No, you still wouldn't. Even if it was full-time. That shit's fucked, bro. Anyways. Understood, we're heading out. Oh, break a leg, everyone. Not like literally, but like metaphorically. Fuyuka, you're representing Petal Bloom as our guild leader. Make us proud. Oh. Fuyuka, you could do this, you could do this, you could do this, you could do this, you could do this. Mystique's cheat sheet was detailed enough, but now that it's crunch time, everyone's handling the pressure in their own special way. True, bro. Fuyuka might be cooked, I can't lie. What should we eat for the victory feast? It's been ages since I had barbecue. Maybe I'll whip something up myself. Amber. Interviews require relaxation. I need cat photos now. Is this interview really gonna go well? Fuyuka. No, Fuyuka. Oh, dude, I had the loading thing on my screen this entire time, bro. I'm so sorry. My stream has just been loading the entire time, bro. Wilted flower. Chapter 1. Okay. Fuyuka is so cooked, bro. I can't lie. United, unconventional, dude, I almost said united. Unconventional interview with those destined with greatness. Do not fuss over trifles. We're so cooked. I mean, bro, the point leading up to an interview is that, like, nerve-wracking. Especially like when you're in the parking lot 15 minutes early, just like trying to psych yourself up in your little suit, in your little sweater, your slacks and your nice shoes. Just to look nice, just to pretend to look nice, so you can work as a cash register, like, or as a cashier. Like, fuck off, bro. As you can tell, I hate the service industry. I worked there for 4 years. Interview number 1. You play Roblox? I played it once. It is fun. Here we go. Oh, there she is. Oh, she's my interviewer! Fuck. Over 15 years of Trekker experience. 15 years? That's a serious veteran resume. But you've listed your age as 17. Just how old are 17? Age dropped. Lore drop. Somebody update the wiki. Ah, well, keep this between us, okay? I actually got a huge secret. You probably won't believe this, but I have memories of my past life. I was a Trekker back then too. After I was reborn, I stuck with the trade. So all told, that's nearly 17 years. This might actually be true. This might actually be lore. 17 years old with 15 years experience. I mean, fuck, bro. That's what they're asking for anyways. So you're still a junior in high school and you're looking for a job. What's your work experience like? Well, what's your work experience look like? Bro. What work experience? What work experience, bro? That is what companies ask for. It's true. Literally, the only way you can get a job is if you have an inside person. Like, that's literally it. Ah. No, yeah, you might be cooked. Interview 2. Wait, if this is Forense, she's already met us, so like Loki, she might give it to us. Your resume says you're certified in Advanced Common Novian Senior HR Management General Artifact Maintenance. Yep. Plus, oh dude, Iris totally got this. Yes. Plus elementary ancient Novian runes, wedding officiant, midwifery, large beast drawn vehicle operator, and over 30 others. Oh, she's lying on her resume. Now Iris knows what's up. You're supposed to lie on your resume. This is actually real. I see, you listed them quite clearly on the last 5 pages. What made you pursue so many certifications? Our guild is small, so we're vulnerable. The competition out there is fierce. I worry that one day the competition might just dry up. So I figured if I got more certifications, I could take on side jobs. Anything to keep the guild afloat. Very resourceful. Next question. What sets you apart? What sets you apart from the other candidates? I have a strong planning skills. I'm meticulous and I work very hard. Unlike those who rely on intuition and experience, I offer consistent performance in long-term, complex projects. Also, as a Trekker, I know the Tawny Nightingale and Lion inside out. I'm confident I can contribute to your strategy department's brand management. I see. Thank you for your answers. I have no further questions. Please wait in the lounge. Understood. Thank you so much for your time today. Cooked. Iris got that shit, bro. We go to such lengths for her guild. Now that's a team spirit. A perfect fit for the United Harvest. That Noya girl, on the other hand. How is midwifery gonna help a Trekker? Bro, it's cause, I don't know, maybe she has to deliver a baby at some point. Who knows? Iris Loki is a wife, so like, kinda, it's important to me. I'm coughing, dying over here. Oh, you're good, bro. Surely, is this Amber? Surely Amber cooks here too. Iris Loki generally got them side hustles. Bro, how else do you think they have money to pay for the the car insurance for their vehicle, their fucking van, bro? Right then, scenario A. Oh, scenario A. Oh, what? Oh, scenario. A client gets cold feet last minute. They demand a review of specific clauses and renegotiate the payout. How do you respond? Amber. Use my gun, make them. No, Amber! Security, disarm her now. Oh. Amber. Amber. Is she wrong though? Maybe she could work as a security guard though, low key. What if she apprehended the security guard instead? Oh, okay, here we go. You look pale. Are you feeling unwell? Pleasure to meet you. I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry. I'm from Battle Bloom, and I'm just a bit nervous. That's all. Very well. Let's hear about your first monolith climb. That's usually an unforgettable experience for a Trekker. Oh, okay. My first monolith climb. Wasn't she scammed? With your skills, find another line of work. You're not cut out to be a Trekker. Trekker. Get a medic in here. She passed out. Before you could know. Oh no. What a fucked first question, bro. Just when she beat her trauma. That interviewer's in the beak mask. I know her. I think all of them are wearing a beak mask. But I do think I know her. Because low-key, she's not hiding very many details of herself. Regarding the recent disturbance of the Trekker camp, we acknowledge our significant responsibility and will be issuing the following public statement. Old gray lady is a bad person. Okay, low-key, Iris is so stacked in her resume, legit jack of all trades. I'm saying, bro. It's either stacked or she's lying. Maybe she applied for the certifications but never got them. But all she has to say is certification for those things, and like they're not gonna check. Like, I'm being 1000% honest, guys. The biggest advice I can give you on your resume is to fucking lie. You have to be ready to back it up, but you have to lie. Isn't that crazy? At least that's how it is in America. I don't know how it is like you putting things on your CV elsewhere, but like in America, you literally have to lie and you have to back it up. Isn't that crazy? It's all about confidence. It is about confidence, but the fact that you can put bullshit on your resume as long as you can back it up. That's how you get a job in America, by the way, and probably other places too, to be honest, bro. The workforce is fucked. It's not good. It's Frenze. She helped us clear those rumors. This is not life advice, by the way. I'm not liable for that. I am just Anuki, your humble Stellasaura content creator. And Stellasaura streamer. She's high ranking. Is she the big shot? Who recommended us? Bro, I don't know, man. Is there a problem? No. First time doing a company interview. A little nervous. Really? You've been doing quite well. Relax, just speak your mind. Fuck. Getting into United Harvest means finding a lead on Lady Grey. Gotta focus on the interview for now. One last thing. Give me your honest take on this. Are you willing to accept consistent overtime? Well, she asked me that in the PV, and I said no. So now I'm gonna say yes. Okay, another thing is, okay, and then a big tip, I guess, that's kind of hypocritical is that when you're in the interview, they actually do want you to be very honest. But like, you're supposed to, like, it depends, right? Because like, oh, dude, oh shoot, I hit X on it. I hit A on accident. It depends, right? Because you lie about the things that are on your resume, but then when they're actually asking you about things, like the way Tyrant Chan, the way I just went for I'm just a little nervous, haha. They actually kind of like that. They actually do kind of like the personal honesty, because like all they do is sit around and do interviews like every single day about and asking the same questions and getting the same exact ChatGPT answers. Which, to be fair, that is what the questions are asking for. Like, that is what the questions are leading on to. So the more personality you can do, the better. Like, when I had my interview, the longest job that I had, like, we had the interview questions, but like at a certain point, we just started talking about basketball. So like, as long as you can get to that personal level, it'll kind of work out. But you just have to be like, you just have to be able to do it. But it's hard. Like, it's really hard. But like, if you can get to it, it'll work out. Basically, max level your charisma. Yeah, basically. Like, especially if you're doing a service job, like having that like humanity in you can help a lot. But it also depends, because sometimes they don't give a fuck. They just want you to answer a phone in the most robotic way, and that's all they ask of you. So it truly is a game of where you're working, and you judge like, okay, do they want me to be a robot, a pawn in their big corpo organization, or do they want me to like actually be a human being? Again, crazy concept of the world we live in, by the way. Why does it sound so much like I am a human capture check IRL? It is, bro. Are you a human? I mean, kinda. Do you know which one of these are bikes? Honestly, these three are bikes, but then this fourth one, there's a bike really far away, but I don't know if that counts. And then also, I don't know if this box technically is part of a bike, because it's like the handle kinda, but mostly it's just like, I don't know if this is the traffic light. Yeah, fuck you, bro. I hate this shit, bro. This shit pisses me off. This is why I edit instead. I can't do work anymore. This shit pisses me off. I did 4 years in a customer service job that pissed me off, bro. Okay. And I also worked corpo, bro. I hated corpo. That shit pissed me off, bro. I hate this shit, bro. But anyways, good luck, everyone. Also, I also don't have a degree, so like that also didn't help. Anywho. Let's keep going. Oh wait, hold on. One last thing, give me your honest take. Are you willing to accept consistent overtime? Say for a stretch, working 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week. 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week. For me, I think you might think that they want you to say yes because you want hours. You should say no. Not because what they're asking for is unrealistic, but because it would not work for your own schedule because of your own personal life and work-life balance. Work-life balance, that is a super big keyword. You should use that one, I promise. So I would say, personally, this is not advice. I would say, so if she says, say for are you willing to accept consistent overtime? Say for a stretch, working 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week. In a perfect world, I definitely would. Or in a perfect, okay. I would say in a perfect world, I would. However, I do have a lot of obligations in my life that I have to attend to, including what would be this job that I have to perform my utmost best. So unfortunately, I do not think I can take that. I hope that does not. I wouldn't say I hope it's not. I would say unfortunately, I do not think I could take that offer. You don't have to be specific. Unless you want to, you could. I have a kid. I have a family. I tend to my grandma at home, who needs me at all times. I have anime girls to take care of. Yeah, I don't think you're getting the job. We aren't machines, so it's a no. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. It could get you to. It could get the interviewer to laugh though. You gotta judge the situation, but I don't think that would work, to be honest. You should say depends. The trap is a yes or no answer. Yeah, the trap is a yes or no answer. Let's try it. You can't say no. You have to explain why it's a no. But I probably wouldn't say no. You don't say no. Not the word no. You have to work around the no. You have to say, I politely decline. I do not believe that I can take this offer at this moment, but maybe sometime in the future. Boom! And then you reference the fact that you expect to be here long term. Somebody write this down. I have a shotgun pressed against my lips right now. Oh! Your time! Okay! Holy shit! Already on chapter 1? Wait, isn't this still the interlude? Oh, no, it's chapter 1 now. Holy shit. Intuition. Fine, provided I get paid or time off. Analysis. Oh, that's a good one. But I think, hold on. Analysis, lie to pass the interview. That's not gonna work. Chaotic, no way in hell. Lie to pass the interview, I feel like is going to be the bad answer. No way in hell, I feel like that's gonna be the funny answer, and I think you'll get the interviewer, depending on who the interviewer is, you might get them to laugh. Depending on how you deliver it, and who your interviewer is. If your interviewer is an old man who seems like he was not gonna get anything in for it, who's not going to get any joke and hasn't laughed in the last 20 years because the current job that he's working has sucked all the life out of him in the last 40 years, he's never gonna get this. But if it's some young, like 20, 30-year-old guy in a suit, but he's wearing like Air Maxes, he might like this. He might get down with it. Fine, provided I get time off. This is a solid answer, though. I would go for this one personally. This is solid. We should try the bad one, though. I think lie is a bad one. No, don't tell me. But I don't think chaotic is the bad one. I think they want you to think chaotic is a bad one. But I know how these interviews go. Chaotic is not a bad one. Or the bad ending. Lie to pass their interview is definitely a bad ending. Because if you lie too much, they can push you into a corner. You see how much this fucking sucks, bro? God! Like, you give me the interview, and then you say hi, just give me. I already spent so it's already a fucking gamble for your little bot to pick up my resume, which my resume and the 50,000 other people's resumes are literally the same exact fucking thing, anyways. We all lied. We all said the same thing. We all said the same project, the same job, the same everything, the same work experience, same degrees. It's the same exact fucking thing. I just happen to be pulled out of one of them, not for any reason whatsoever. And now I'm here. It's just so you can see that I'm a human being. Now that you could confirm that I am a human being, you should just let me train, bro. Open a poll? Dude, I could do that. I could do that for both sides. Hold on. How can I do this? Wait, can I do it like this? Commands? Okay, not on YouTube. But I think I can do it on Twitch. Commands. No. No. Okay, I can't. Dude, really? I can't do it here? Okay. Or purple. Fuck. Purple app. Shit. Okay, that's a shot. Yeah, it is exclamation point poll, but it didn't look like it was working. Okay. Guys, low-key, this is literally just for chat interaction. I think red and purple really love this shit. Start a poll. Okay. Job. Answer. Intuition. Analysis. I said... Fuck. Analysis. And chaotic. Poll. And then we go on Twitch. And then I go... And then I go, what? And then I go, huh? And then what? And then I go, what the heck? Why can I not? And then what? What? Why can I not edit anything? Oh, there we go. Okay, it's back. What the fuck? It was bugged for a second. And then I go, create new poll, and then I go, job. Intuition. What? Oh, okay. Analysis. Chaotic. Guys, I'm such a streamer. I'm a streamer, aren't I, bro? I'm such a streamer. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm like this. I'm an actual. Oh, and then it shows on here, bro. What doesn't show on YouTube? Or does it? Poll created. Job. No! It's kind of borked for YouTube. It doesn't really show the event that I pull. Oh! Guys, you're never going to believe the percentage of chaotic right now. You're never going to believe it. Right, we might be going chaotic. Okay, let's do it. No way in hell. Ain't no way in hell I'm doing that shit, bro. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell I'm doing that shit. Who's calling my phone? Wait, do I say that exactly, word for word? I have a life outside of work. I wouldn't agree to that for all the money in the world. Okay, you didn't have to yell it. Is that so? A pity. What? That concludes the interview then. Figure that's what happens when you're honest. There goes the commission. But who cares? Living means speaking your truth. That's true. Well, your answer? Oh, that was in my mind. My answer? Do I even have to ask? I'd rather die! How does a nightmare like this exist in Nova? 12 hours a day, 7 days a week? That's not a company. That's hell. Holy shit. Okay, I personally would not have said that in those words. Oh dear. Lady Darcia, here's the feedback on the 5 candidates. Please take a look. Thanks. I'll review the paperwork later. Darcia! Hello, Darcia. Right now, I want your personal take. You were the one in the room, after all. Watching this asleep? Good night, King. Good night, Scoobert. Dude, why does my fucking alert not work, bro? Okay. Iris is a good match for strategy. She's a reliable operator. Her certifications are pretty much worthless on paper. That's what I'm saying. But earning them proves that she's driven and loyal. She set a solid example for the team. Anuki blew up about her overtime policy. She practically called our mandatory hours a crime against humanity. Wait, I just noticed she has no mask! No mask! Cute. It's true. Yeah, we definitely said way more outside of our head than in our head. In our head was already pretty bad, and then when we said outside our head was not great. Honestly, the overtime at this branch has been excessive lately. People aren't artifacts, and even artifacts break if you overuse them. I really think we should reconsider our workload. Boom! See, it was a good answer. I still just wouldn't. I still personally would not word it like that. But like, I think we're in the right direction. As for the other 3, completely unqualified. Fuck, United Harvest doesn't need trekkers who aren't that free-spirited. Understood. Hire all 5. Fuck yeah! We're in! Fuck yeah! I knew we had it, bro. Guys, I knew we had it. Why? Just think of the changes this free blood could bring to the United Harvest. Isn't that something to look forward to? Lady Darcia, there's a huge problem with this group. They're ass. I know. They're with Boss, Core Staff, and Co. And one of them is a CEO known as the Boss. Oh, she knows, bro. They both know. I mean, obviously Frenzy knows. The fact that she even let us interview, even though she met, I'm pretty sure all of us. No, she met me? And who else? Who else was here? Who else came with us when we were here in the bank? Was it me and Iris? It was me and someone else. I forgot. I forgot. But obviously they know. I fucked up. I'm at the wrong location for my lecture. Dude, that shit happens. But it's all good. I want to see what the response is for us lying. Yeah, we'll go back. I think. Is that the vibe? We go through all the routes one by one? Or we go back and check the I don't know, bro. I know. They're the blah, 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 blah. So we're already aware. Naturally, the Boss Accord is practically a household name in Filet these days. Aren't you concerned about our trade secrets? They do run a rival company after all. I'm told the Boss Accord specializes in soul trades. United Harvest deals in grain and food. There's no conflict of interest. Besides, when news of the Accord's reactivation broke, didn't you send agents to check them out? Now we get to observe them up close. Isn't that exactly what you wanted? I can't deny that. I thought so. After all, this isn't the first time you've crossed paths with them, right? True. Though, to be precise, they were the ones that approached us. In any case, it's clear that she understands company mechanics far better than most and knows exactly how to leverage a situation. Precisely. I look forward to seeing how this unfolds. So... there is a deeper meaning for hiring them. Think about it. If we rejected their applications, the rumors alone could tarnish United Harvest's reputation. Could it? Understood. Do you have any specific instructions regarding their placement? Assign them all to the strategy department's Tawny Nightingale project for now. Even if they make a mess of things, that team is resilient enough to handle it. Then I'll coordinate the next step with the manager, Mina. Does that sound alright? By the way, I noticed another trekker in this batch who skipped the interview. Is she with Boss Accord as well? Who? No. She's a freelance trekker by the name of Cosette. Oh. She falsified her age as 20, but she's actually far younger. Well, under the legal limit, we screened her out before the interview. Okay, that will be all for today. Understood. I'll take my leave. No, Cosette. No. Come then. Let me witness your true power. Are you true? Are you the genuine tyrant? Or merely a cheap imitation? Ooh. She knows. She knows who we are. In the past. That means she's old enough to know what? Okay, that means she's old enough to know who we were in the past. Which means either we're really young, or she is a certified hag. And in this household, big fans of those. Big fans of those. Oh, so are the two... What? So this is the ones we have choice? Ooh. Hold on. I can't... That's so toxic. That's so toxic. That's toxic. That is toxic. At least the same choice? Well, we should at least see it. Or maybe knowledge passed on. Actually, do we know how long it's been since the opening event flashback? Technically not. Fuyuka. Okay. Okay, here we go. Lie to the interviewer. Let's go with that. Wait, I don't think I ended the poll. I didn't. End poll. Fire. Anyways, from their perspective, they want workhorses who grind harder for less cash. She said honest take, but only an idiot will fall for that trap. Absolutely! Sacrificing for the company is an employee's greatest blessing. Oh wow, what a backhanded backhanded answer. Work proves my true worth. How can trivial things like pay or vacations compare to that? This company is my home, and you guys, you're my family. Thanks for the answer. That concludes the interview. Also, what the fuck? What an obvious fucking lie. Okay. Darzia. We take a look. Things. Do we say the same thing about... Boom, and she takes off her mask. And her hat. Match for the strategy. Anuki is even sharper than Iris. Not only can she lead, but she picked up this on the subtext of my questions instantly. That kind of intuition is rare. That said, she knows how brutal our work hours are, yet she'd still claim the company is home. Anyone willing to lie that boldly must be after something big. Yeah, she knows, bro. As for the other three, hired. Okay. Ain't no family like a corporal family, am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? I expect you to treat your coworkers not as coworkers, but as family. Because we're really all just one big family. I'll be honest, that is possible to happen. I think when I worked at my corporate job, my department, my small department, we were pretty tight. Albeit I don't really keep up with them, but like, you know, depending on who, like we were pretty tight. You know what I mean? We had our fusses, our shared complaints about things, and we talked a lot because it was a long job and we worked together a lot. So I would say it's possible. And I mean, we've hung out afterward too. So like, it's definitely possible. That being said, don't expect that. You should never expect that. Ever. I don't care who you're trying to impress, don't ever expect that. It's just not a good thing to lead into, personally. IMO. kind of job did you work again? I worked at a bubble tea store for 4 years. That wasn't the corporate job. I worked at a different corporate job, but I can't disclose that. But in my other job, I worked at a bubble tea store for 4 years, doing everything. I cleaned, I did cashier, I made drinks, I talked with management, I trained, I worked at the office, I worked in a warehouse for a year, or I worked in their warehouse for a year. I did everything for them. And you know how much how much they paid me? In my 4 years, I only got paid $2 more. Then I got paid $2 more than I started. Which, to be fair, every cent counts to your paycheck. But like for what I did, it's bullshit. I help with product testing, I help with product development, I helped with developing, I helped with decoration, I helped with team bonding things, I helped with talking with the establishment staff, I helped with I help with other things that I legally cannot say, but let's just say I did a lot of work, but I technically was not allowed overtime. I'll just say that. And what's it called? I had to deal with a lot of people, I guess is the best way to say it. I also helped kickstart their DoorDash development. So yeah, on that SpongeBob type shit, bro. It literally was. I was literally SpongeBob, bro. I did everything for them. All for them. For when I finally quit. You know what? When I quit, like the day I quit, like my last day, like the day after I quit, after my 2 weeks were done, the morning after I quit, I got a phone call from the owner of the store. And he asked me if I was willing to train people at a different location before I left. At 9 in the morning, that's what I woke up to. Mind you, I'm a night person. He wanted me back? Bro, he can lick the underside of my taint. I fucking hate that guy. Everyone else was cool. But that guy can like literally suck my balls and gargle them. Alright. Is she testing me? Also, he had a kid and he's a bad father. Anyways, is she testing me? Let's go. Intuition. Fine, provided I get paid time off. This is a good answer. If we're talking about double pay, I'll consider it. Well, our salary structure is flexible. Your actual pay depends entirely on how the affiliate branch performs. Got it. No overtime pay. Then in those hours, if those hours can be traded for comp time, I can work with that too. You know, food security is crucial. You know, food security is crucial. Critical. We're often on call for emergencies. In principle, yes, you'd get time off in lieu. Right. No time off either. Whatever. Reality check. High pay, low stress just can't exist together. That's what I'm saying, bro. Time to drop the fantasies. Understood. I see the company's position. I'm okay with the schedule. I like the answer. Unfortunately, we didn't get I like the answers that I got. The answers that I got from the interviewer was good in response to my answer. And I think the way I responded to her denying that, like obviously, she said she did corporate talk to say, yeah, you don't get overtime and you don't get paid time off. But I didn't go like, damn, that sucks. I was like, okay, that's valid. I understand. Not bad, not bad. Let's see what she has to say about me. Iris, good match. Solid example. Me, Anuki has real leadership potential. She managed to unite the chaotic mix of trekkers around her. Was that part of the interviewer? Was that part of the interview? But she clearly hates her overtime policy. Can't blame her. Who wouldn't? Still, she gave a polite yes in the end, even if she didn't mean it. That shows flexibility. Wait, I kind of like that face. I should have kept that. Yeah. And they're hired. W. Okay. I don't think the interviewer would be normally that optimistic about us being quote unquote interpreting that as flexible, but it's not bad. Alas, overworked wilted flower. Let's keep going. Yeah. Tawny Nightingale, dude. I need food. I need food so bad. You know, earlier today, I went out with my family and we went to a French restaurant, and I fucked up some eggs Benedict and some croissants. So, and in my opinion, I feel like this whole United Harvest thing is kind of French coded. You know what I mean? Do y'all kind of sniff that vibe with me? Kind of very France coded, Firenze. You know what I mean? Or maybe that's like Spanish, low key. I don't know. You know, I think I'm well equipped for today. Although that was 9 hours ago. I have not eaten since. So low key, a snack break may be needed. All right, let's proceed. We didn't get a bad ending, but I think this might be it. There's three routes though. There's gonna be 4 choices. Tip of the iceberg. Well, that was fast. Not the warehouse job, no. Good morning, Krusty crew. I'm relieved to see everyone made it through the hiring process in one piece. In one piece, huh? Is that really how we're describing that train wreck? One of us completely faked her resume. Man, I was terrified. I thought for sure they'd catch me lying. But hey, guess that proves I'm a top-tier actor, right? You know what? I'm gonna keep what she said with knowing her past life. I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket. Another pulled a gun in the middle of the interview. I can't talk well without my phone. A gun gets to the point faster. Kinda true. That is kind of symbolism for real life as well. And then there was the one who passed out just from remembering something sad. I'm sorry, Master. I always choke when it matters the most. I'm just useless. Please forgive me. You're not useless, Fuyuka. You're cute and powerful and strong. However, or honestly, after witnessing all that, I thought Iris was the only one with a ghost of a chance. I thought I was dreaming when they said yes. I still can't believe the United Harvest actually took me on. No, Iris, get a grip. You can't get carried away over something this minor. Don't worry, boss. I know this is part of the commission. My true loyalty is the boss accord. Glad you're motivated, but don't stress yourself too much. Yeah. Iris definitely for sure was going to land a job if she was not a trekker. I wonder what motivates her to be a trekker. I think she kind of said so before, but I mean, she did say before that she would get a job if this, or she would get a job. But I wonder why she still would rather be a trekker. Iris stuff does have the sec option for sure. Iris is definitely getting the calls back. Oh, and remember, guys, follow-up phone calls, follow-up emails. No, phone calls more better than follow-up emails, but follow-up emails are good too. You do both. They love that shit. They want you to beg for the job. They want to see if you really want it. Go over the interview, wait like a couple days, maybe a week. It kind of depends, and then send give them a call to follow up. Just so they know that you really want you're really down on your knees and prepping your lips. You know what I mean? Just so they know, because that's who they want to hire. Someone who's lower than them, who's begging for it. That's who they want. Wonder if we'll get to keep the jobs after Mina's commission. True. I mean, sometimes depending on where you work, they'll let you back as long as you did a good job and you're cool with the staff, specifically the hiring staff. They'd be like, hey, if you ever want to come back, feel free to call. And you'll be like, bet. Since we're all here, let's take the win. We cleared the first hurdle. Boom. Second hurdle is actually working. Thanks for pulling strings for us, Mina. Me? I didn't do a thing. Oh, the commission is classified, so I couldn't interfere. Besides, I don't exactly have the rank to pull strings like that. Not Mina. Frenzy must be behind this then, just like last time. But Miss Mina, you're a manager, right? Isn't that position supposed to be, you know, kind of a big deal? Oh, Fuyuka, you're so cute. Unfortunately, the manager role means fucking nothing. Just two? Yep, just a pair of us arrived. Hold on, maybe I should have actually read that instead of fuck. Just a pair of. Hold on. Will you let me do it now? Thank you. I don't know what the difference was, but now I can do it now. I'm just a project manager, sure, but titles can be deceiving. Besides the tawny, can't say tawny. Tawny Nightingale team are just two people to begin with. Oh damn, two. I've worked at a job like this. Low people, low department, small department. Welcome back, Johan. We are still reading. It has been an hour and a half, and we've gone through 3 chapters. We're cooking. We're out of space in the main office, unfortunately, so I have to ask you to make do with the warehouse for the time being. Not the Amazon job. Tawny Nightingale is essential gear for trekkers. It must sell well. You really kept the whole operation running with just the 2 of you? I mean, it's just bread. It's a budget item. We move a lot of units, but the margins are razor thin, and it barely registers in the company books, so we never have extra Dara for marketing or upgrades. Honestly, saying 2 people is generous. Until last month, I was flying solo. I was basically managing myself. So the other employee's a newbie too, huh? I'm getting a bad feeling about this. I wonder who. I wonder who that is. I mean, we did see there was Sapphire and then 2 other people we don't know, right? The blue-haired chick. You know what I mean? Oh, Todd is watching the interview, low-key. Little question, do I need to read the Nova thingies before getting into, like, the Nova Times? No, I don't think so. They're like, yeah, they're like side stories. But they definitely help. They're nice. And they're pretty short. So, like, I would do, you could do, like, I don't know. They come in pairs with the Nova story. So after you do, like, chapter 1, you can read, like, the first 2 Nova Times. And then after you read chapter 2, you can read, hold on. After you read the first, like, 2 chapters, I forgot they're in pairs. You read the first 2 chapters, and then you can read the first 2 Nova Times, and then you read the next 2 chapters, and then you read the next 2 Nova Times. Or you can do what I do and just blow through all of them in one sitting. Because it's not too bad. It's cute. It's nice. It's a good idea to, if you want to get a vibe of all the characters, which I like doing. But if not, I don't know. No biggie. Low key. But that's just me. So the other employee's a newbie too. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Hi everyone, you must be new hires. Mina mentioned. Nice to meet you all. Fuck. Mystique? Why don't we introduce ourselves? I'll start. I'm Mystique, transferred from the Flavio branch last week. I handle the paperwork and heavy lifting. We're pretending we never met. Oh, we're pretending we never met. Fine, I wonder what her angle is this time. Hi, I'm Anuki, a trekker. I'm from, the desert. What? I'm Noya. And so we stumbled through a painfully fake round of introductions. Mina, clueless, even tries her best to help us bond with Mystique. No, Mina. I feel bad for Mina. Now that we're all acquainted, let's get down to business. Specifically, the matter of the delicious Tawny Nightingale. Mina? Mystique is still right here. Is it really okay for us to be listening on this? It's fine. Mystique was transferred here to assist us. In fact, she's the one who scoured the city to collect all these samples. Fuck yeah, dude. Huh? Why did the bread bags look so familiar? Wait a minute. Yeah, it's a real deal. Incredibly detailed. Can't believe we swapped some Nightingale for all these. Wonder if I could get her to prep a dossier on the Grace Imperium next time. Just kidding. It wasn't just the bread, it was also legwork. You also had to scour every bakery in Philly just to satisfy her weird craving for Tawny Nightingale. Recently, a unique variation of Tawny Nightingale has surfaced in Philly. One that is actually tasty. Let's call it the Golden Nightingale for now. 50% off! The catch is, these golden nightingales seem to be mixed in with regular stock and sold under the table. I've analyzed the samples on the United Harvest shops all across the city, but but found no distribution pattern. Hold on. We were the ones who ran all over the city doing the heavy lifting. Hurrah! Its packaging looks identical to the standard issue, but it has a fluffier texture. As for the taste, I have to admit, it's leagues better than the original. The commission is to pinpoint exactly which department is leaking these golden nightingales. We must put a stop to inferior fakes. I wouldn't say inferior. I think they're better. Hold on, I'm confused. You said this golden nightingale tastes better than the original, right? So if it's a fake, it can't be inferior. It's hard to explain. Here, sample the golden nightingale for yourselves. One whiff tells me it's better than the original. Let me try. The texture is absolutely divine. You're right, it's so soft and fluffy, and that wheat aroma is lovely. Delicious. Master, please have a taste. Thanks, Fuyuka. How could this be? 10 minutes later. That was a lot of tasting. The golden nightingale is enriched white bread. True. Enriched flour white bread. Bro, we got the processed white bread, bro. Wheat bread versus white bread. True. Sugar versus no sugar. What's wrong, Noya? That's weird. What's weird? You? Entered a Ratatouille trance, food trance, or food wars, whichever is relevant. True. It could be food wars. Going that crazy over some bread? Maybe we are in France after all. Oh my, it seems Noya noticed. It tasted great, sure, but usually a few bites of Tawny Nightingale is all it takes to fill me up. This bread though, it felt like nothing. It's like, how do I put it? Eating air or cotton candy? Bro, this might actually be white bread. Hungry already. That's exactly how I felt. There's no substance to it. It's just air. Come to think of it. Wait, hang on. Iris, are you okay? 1, 2, 3. Did I just inhale 5 of them? Usually 1 is enough. Now I see why it's inferior. It might taste amazing, but if it doesn't actually fill you up. And then the trackers learned about ultra high processed foods. Oh man, highly ultra processed foods. Highly palatable and easily digestible foods that are cheap, but meant for you to buy more in the long run. Inhale? How do you even inhale bread? Well, if it's made out of mostly filler material and air, that's how you can do it. Precisely. It's the core issue. It goes back to what Iris said earlier. I mean, sure, it's dry and hard and tastes like sawdust and maybe it lacks nutrients, but it stores forever and you can buy it anywhere. And most importantly, since it's barely digestible, it keeps you full for way longer. That's a huge plus, right? I love how they animate in between lines. I said that before, but I still love that. It's a nice touch. The Downy Nightingale targets trekkers in the wilds without steady food and city folk pinching every penny. The philosophy is simple. Fill a stomach anywhere, anytime for the fewest dough possible. Honestly, I now get the vibe of their strategy. Because, like, if it was good and it was cheap, then people would definitely buy up that market. ASAP. You know what I mean? But it's just trekkers. But the problem is, it seems like their market value is too low. No kidding, we went a month. Guys, let's strategize how we can fix the Honey Nightingale. What do we think? What can we do? No kidding, we went a month without a commission before, or once. Belly's completely empty. What? Almost boiled our shoes. That's not worth it. Luckily, Iris dug out half a bag of Tawny Nightingale from Loxy's corner. Stuff she'd bought 3 months prior. If it weren't for the bread, we wouldn't have survived until the next paycheck cleared. Still remember the moment I found them. It felt like pure salvation. I'll be eternally grateful to United Harvest for inventing such that bread. Whoa, I just added a word there. Correct. That is the true purpose. Plus, the golden version spoils in days. Normal for regular bread, yes, but for your target clients, there goes the biggest strength, and that's its fatal flaw. Too true. Imagine stocking up for a trip and accidentally buying these that look like golden nightingales. Not the store brand. Usually store brand is fine. In fact, it's usually better than name brand anyways. Starving in the empty wilds? No shoes left to boil. Before long, rescuers would find bodies that have succumbed to starvation. Their venge spirits linger, haunting any trekker who dares tread the land. We can't let that happen. Definitely a crisis, but how can we be certain it's an inside job? Couldn't a competitor be sabotaging you? Like I said, the packaging is identical, and they're hitting shelves through our official supply chain. No outsider can pull it off. Besides, if a rival had that kind of access, why stop there? Why not do some real damage? The only victims here are dirt poor locals and trekkers. She's right. In the city of Nova, the suffering of the poor is hardly headline news. Understood. Focusing inward is the only way that makes sense. So, where do we start? Are you telling me that Big Corpo is not set up to make the poor fail? Huh. Fascinating. From production to sales, the Tawny Nightingale passes through 3 departments. Whoever it is, it's definitely this guy. You can tell. You can get a vibe. You know what I'm saying? He's got that villain pose. Oh dear. Hello, Neon Sanctum. You're already on chapter 5. That's right. I told you, I am a Stellasora content creator. Not really it's not really market value. Maybe market value is not the right word. Market value in the sense that it's not the hugest reach. It is for trekkers only, but it's also kind of low. It's basically low income. You know what I mean? First R&D, they develop and refine recipes for the original formula is in their hands. These silhouettes look familiar. Surely it's not them. Next production, surely they wouldn't accuse actual players. I feel like these characters are probably not NPCs. Just by design, just character design, straight up. Surely they wouldn't. Okay, maybe I'm fourth wall breaking. I'm metagaming. It could be totally them. We still don't know. But Sapphire would do nothing wrong, surely. Next production, they run the greenhouses, the food lines, and the grain trade. They're the ones actually baking the bread. Mina, what the fuck? Finally, marketing. They manage the United Harvest stores and handle promotion and sales, including the Tawny Nightingale. I think it's marketing. I don't think it can be... Or maybe it's a rat in all... It's a rat in all 3 of them. Because... Okay, low-key, it could not be R&D. But if in process 2 where they're baking it, that is where they would make that is the only place of which they would actually make the unknown batches. Unless R&D is giving them ingredients by bulk, per package and instructions, which I've done in the warehouse, where I'm just, in order to make a product, I'm just given a list of ingredients, and then I go find the ingredients, and then I just put them together. I don't really know anything past that, you know what I mean? I'm just find A, B, and C, and then put that in, and I just don't really question it. I just do that. So low-key, it could not be their fault. It definitely can be further down, or it could be before that part. Could be R&D. Marketing makes sense because it handles this promotion and sales. Maybe, okay, nothing else. Maybe she's the one that puts it in the stores. You know what I mean? And then she can do a switcheroo. with a third party. Hold on now, guys. Let me cook. Not just the United Harvest, but also the ununited, ununited, what's an antonym for harvest? Ununited, sowing. I don't know. Sowing. That's the best I could think of. Planter, I guess. Ununited farmer. Wait, maybe it's a coup. Maybe it's a coup by the farmers, by the gardeners. Hold on, guys. Hold on, we're cooking. We're gonna. Okay, first of all, is it everyone here? Have y'all already finished chapter 5? Wait, don't answer that. Don't just pretend I didn't ask that. I want to pretend like nobody here knows. So we're even if you say the correct answer, I technically would not even know. You know what I mean? All right. What the fuck is ununited? Ununited. Like as in like united, as in like not united. Non-united. So an ununioned corporation. Because surely we hate unions. Divided farmer company. That's what I'm saying, bro. Hold on, let me cook, bro. Let me cook. Isn't Safi part of Frenzy's CD from the Stellasaura? Oh yes, she is. She was sleeping on her lap, and I didn't quite catch who was the other one sleeping on her lap. I'm just saying, I trust Safi. No matter what, Sapphire is okay. I'm sure you guessed the plan. I'm sending you to infiltrate these 3 departments, posing as interns from the strategy. We don't know which lead points to the truth yet, so I need you to gather intel when you can from every angle. I guess it's time to decide who goes where. Me! Big me! Mina! If I go to R&D, do I get to sample all the new flavors for free? Not exactly a buffet, but yes. Repeated taste testing to optimize flavor and texture for mass production is part of the daily routine. Bro, Noya's gonna be like, yep, this tastes good. Yep, this tastes good. This tastes good. Yep, this tastes good. Yum. Thanks for the bread. Thanks for the bread. Yum, yum, yum. Thanks for the bread. I'm so going there. Come on, Fuka, you're with me. Okay, I'm fine with whatever. Cute. Team, bro. Wait, this team is goated. Look at this. This pairing is awesome. This was the pair. That's why those two are in the PV art. I guess. I don't know. Amber and I will take marketing. If Mina is right, there'll be plenty of records there. Amber types fast, and I have an excellent number. She does? But like, well, she types fast, but on a flip phone with the number pad text. But maybe she's nice on the PC too. And I have an excellent memory. Even if we can't check files out, we can copy them manually together. Wouldn't taking a photo be faster? True. Mystique and I will handle production. I'm a bit interested in farming. Works for me. We'll make a good team, Anuki. No, we won't. I'll handle logistics from the warehouse. Oh, here are your uniforms. Good luck, everyone. Uniforms! Yes, finally! We put that shit on? Is that me? Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, put that shit on. Phew, I got changed. How do I look? I don't know. I can't tell because you can't let me close the dialogue right now. Fuck. Not bad. Like a real corporate elite. Is it a compliment? Like a real corporate pawn. By the way, aren't you curious why I pretended to not know you? Or how I became a transfer of the Flavio branch? Don't care. Nothing gets past you, does it? I'm here undercover. United Harvest is famous for breeding and bio research. For what in bio research? I might actually stay. Breeding. Wait, did it say breeding or breeding? Did I read that wrong? Thanks to an exclusive franchise from the Seal of Grace, they hold a monopoly on Nova's food supply. Years ago, the founder Samuel had a goal to provide people with cheaper and tastier food. Well, they missed the tastier part. But now, instead of that philosophy, everyone's just obsessed with petty factional infighting. Let's get real for a second. United Harvest holds 70% of the entire continent's food supply. If a giant like that collapses from internal strife, what do you think happens to the little guy? People would starve. The whole social order would fall apart. Exactly. That's why I'm here chasing the big scoop. It's not just about grabbing headlines. I need to expose the real danger of letting one company hold a monopoly on our food supply. Guys, this is literally what's happening to RAM right now. This is literally Micron right now, as we speak. And I guess in a sense, Nvidia and AMD. Bro, everything is just fucked, bro. Imagine if they typoed it as breeding and everyone misreads it, or breading as misread it as breeding. I'm pretty sure I said breeding. Ram Corpus have a monopoly on breeding? Holy shit, bro. What a sentence. Okay, so you forged an ID and slipped into Mina's team right when she was short-staffed. And now you're using the cover as an internal investigation to gather your own material. Great minds think alike, boss. Don't get me wrong, though. I intend to do a proper job for Mina. I'm just multitasking on the side. Besides, sending Flavio's ace with pennies from the dollar? I call it a win-win. Between finding Lady Grey and handling Mina's commission, Mystique's skills are too valuable to ignore. Partnering up is a logical move. Fair enough. Since our goals align for the moment anyways, why don't we pool our resources? I'm in. And just so you know, I haven't been sitting around this past week. I already cased the joint. Hey, you want to pass that? I know the department's inside out. Just name the spot, I'll lead the way. Oh, it's time, bro. Well, silly Billy. Okay, check on Noya and Fuyuka. R&D requires a delicate touch. Check on Iris and Amber. Marketing sounds complicated. Dude, what can Amber do about, or what can Amber do about marketing, bro? Focus on your own assignment. Inspect bread production. Option 1, I want to see what R&D is like. I guess this just goes straight into 3 routes, so no bad ending here. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's start with R&D. I mean, we may as well. We'll go from stack 1, 2, and 3. You know what I mean? Let's start with R&D. Noya's wild ideas mixed with Fuyuka's brute strength. That's worrying. You got it. Just a heads up. It's a sea of lab coats over there. It's alright. They're pretty cool. In a previous job, I also worked with people in lab coats, and they're pretty chill. We just minded our own business. The deafening boom, merely the fireworks of inspiration. Art of explosion. I have a bad feeling about this. R&D Department to United Harvest. I might need to take a food break, bro. I'm literally dying. And also, we're doing a story about food. How's the experiment going? Experiment. Final casting phase. Final casting phase. Results should pop up any second. Good. Carry on. Oh, cute! Wait, no, come back! Come back, come back. Wait, who's that over there? Never seen them before. Interns from strategy. They gotta shadow every department to learn the ropes, so they're stuck with us for a few days. I don't care where they're from. Why are the interns handling why are the interns handling an experimental magic circle? What magic circle? Why are you guys doing magic? Regular operators tied up. Besides, we're just injecting magic now. It's idiot-proof. Even an intern couldn't botch it. Even an intern couldn't botch it. Yeah, the magic circle is rock solid. You couldn't break it even if you tried. Tried. Been pulling all-nighters for a month straight. I can barely see straight. Oh, okay. Double use on the word straight. I don't like that. The rookies can handle the grunt work. Let us catch a break, yeah? No can do. I need to check up on them. I like the busy team leader. I fuck with the busy team leader, guys. She seems very caring. There it is. No. Yes, bro. Dude, Noya put that on, bro. Why does everyone have such drastically different fits? Noya's fit kind of... Like, her fit's fire. Her fit eats. Fuyuka literally caught on fire at some point in time. Between now and when she put the clothes on, which could not have been more than like 2 hours. Okay. I'm lost? Do not worry. So is Fuyuka. The magic circle and artifact gear are prepped, but can just the two of us really handle this? Mano says we just channel magic, you know? The grace in our soul stones to our fingertips and aim. It'll work out somehow. Oh dear. Ready? 3. Okay. Focus magic. Aim. 2. Oh, wait, this feels weird. Are we ejecting too much? I don't know, bro, but I need to save this face because it's cute. No, wait, what did the manual say? How much are we supposed to use? Well, let's just go with our gut. Noya, your gut is probably the hugest one here. This is not a good idea. 1! Let's go! Huh? Is the magic circle supposed to glow like that? Something feels off. Oh, that's definitely not normal. The alarm is deafening. Don't panic, stay cool. Oh, I know, magic backlash. I've busted magic circles before by jamming magic back into them. Busted? Anyway, get back, Fuyuka. Let me handle it. Oh shit! Why did it just explode? There's so much smoke in here. You two, evacuate now. The report of the conference room immediately. Report to the conference room immediately after. Yes, sir. Arnie should be right here. Oh, what's with all the smoke? Oh my god. I also like how the text, like, it comes in and then it waits a second and then comes in again. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't press A to proceed the text in the same dialogue box. It just kept, it goes and then stops and then goes again and then it syncs up with, like, movements on the character. You know what I mean? Sorry, no one cares, Anuki. Fuck off, shut the fuck up, Anuki. I know. Smells like something fun's going on. Let's go take a peek. This reminds me of the time my room caught on fire. Got the scoop. Word in the R&D, that was fast. Word in the R&D is that the new strategy interns made a huge mess. Mina's on her way right now. Interns. Wait, that has to be Noya and Fuyuka. Master, it's all my fault. I poured in way too much magic. I think it was Noya, actually. No, I'm the one who didn't read the manual properly. No, I'm glad you're both safe. But Mina... Strategy department, is this how you train your staff? When the underlings mess up, the boss takes the fall. And you're paying for all this disaster. I'm terribly sorry for the trouble we've caused. Poor Mina. You mean how the text appears how you'd expect it to be narrated? Yeah, exactly. Like there's actual pauses and such as like it should be. It feels more natural. And it's unique in its own way. I feel like I've never had played a VN like this, but I don't play a lot of VNs, to be fair. I don't play any at all. I don't think I've played a VN enough. And I've played 1 VN in my life. I think. No, I played 2. I think? Not counting like gacha game. We're already short-handed and now this. You've destroyed a precious artifact. Why haven't you fired them? Are you waiting for them to sabotage the whole company? They only just started today. Termination seems too harsh. I am the supervisor. Responsibility is mine. Since you're the boss, taking responsibility is part of the job. This loss is coming out of strategy's budget. Understood. Bro, we don't have a budget. Fuck. Oh my, don't be so serious. Why so serious? But tell me, is this accident really entirely their fault? Isn't it obvious? They pumped too much magic and then ba-boom. True, they did overdo it. But I just glanced through your manual for the magic circle. Funny thing, it doesn't actually say how much magic to inject. No limit mentioned. Oh, so I didn't miss it after all. Plus, letting 2 interns who just started today handle the final step? With zero supervision or training? Doesn't that sound like negligence on the R&D's part? Oof, that seems... That's because we have too many experiments lately. We're swamped. Tell you what, since we're not entirely blameless here, let's just split the damages 50-50. She's backing down. Misaki instantly realized he was... He? Good for him. Mystique instantly realizes he was trying to pass the buck and called him out on his negligence. She claims to be the ace of Scarlet Sight's media. Looks like she isn't bluffing. 50-50. We can accept that. Hold on, Mina. When dealing with someone like her, you have to... Her? Okay. Binary. I see. When dealing with someone like her, you have to squeeze them a little harder. Hey now, I'm already meeting you halfway. Are you trying to pin this with you? Pin this thing on us? Exactly. If we file an official accident report, they're bound to investigate your lack of supervision, aren't they? Ugh, yeah, they would. That means pay cut at least, maybe even a demotion. I hear R&D has an annual quota for artifact wear and tear. As long as the losses stay within a reasonable range, no one asks questions. The artifact looked pretty ancient anyways. Why don't we just write this off as an equipment failure due to aging? That way nobody here is at fault. As for the collateral damage to the lab, the strategy department can handle the repairs. How does that sound? It doesn't technically violate company policy, but isn't this exploiting the loophole a bit much? I actually find her suggestion quite stout. In fact, I'd call it the wise choice. Sir Joseph. Oh, okay, he looks a lot... Okay. I fear I may have judged him based off of his frame and and lack of appearance, actually. I imagined you know what I mean? A more how do I say, goblin-esque character. The artifact has surfaced for many years. It simply reached out to the end of the line. That's likely why a minor magic surge set it off. It would have blown no matter who controls it, interns or not. If anything, I should thank them. It took out a volatile unit before it caused a real disaster. Shouldn't the R&D be grateful? That's far too dangerous. The truth is our interns are just green. Save the modesty, Mina. Facts are facts. R&D will file this report. We'll stick to the story, equipment failure due to aging. But we haven't run an investigation. Relax. Lady Darcia doesn't sweat the small stuff. As long as R&D delivers results, she's happy to overlook any hiccups along the way. Ooh, eyes. Wait, he's kind of chill, bro. I can't lie. Why do I want to give Joseph the voice of Xehanort? What is that? What does he sound like? An actual male NPC with eyes? That's what I'm saying. Well, he didn't have eyes at first, but now he has eyes now. And they're kind of glowing. He might be a nice old man. That being said, I'm not judging the culprit based off of the silhouettes that they gave us. I'm still judging based off of the most realistic place. Which to me, it is still R&D. R&D makes the most sense to me as someone who's worked in a warehouse setting who also packaged ingredients. To me, that makes sense that it would be R&D because the bakers are just following instructions. Oh, Kingdom Hearts! Holy shit! Wait, let me take a listen. Totally forgot about that. This guy. Dear God, here we go.
Decided. All of this was decided. My 12 selves would welcome me here on this day when I would return a complete person. It is the future which lies beyond my sight.
Why are you doing this?
In
And that was Mina's voice.
the light was a gift from unseen land by the name of Kingdom Hearts.
Whoa, name drop. Wait, Joseph has... Wait. They do have yellow eyes. Well, his eyes are like green. But like in real life, if these two were to have the same eye colors, one green and one yellow, they would be like... It'd be pretty similar in real life. Except one's more bald and also has more melanin. But they're both wearing gloves. The coolest crossover of all time. All right. Unlike certain people, I don't know if I can do it. I can't lie. Xehanort has too much aura in his voice. He's got the old man voice, but it's the old man voice of authority. You know what I mean? I don't think I can replicate that. I can only do like a frail old man voice. Unlike certain people at our side who only know how to pinch pennies. What's the point of wasting breath on the opinions of amateurs? Only Lady Darcia can carry the future of United Harvest. And R&D, we have our expectations with results. See, I can't do it. I don't have the aura. I don't have the rasp. I don't have the smoker lung. You know what I mean? Well, if you insist. Oh, well, if you insist, sir. Oh, we'll follow your lead. Excellent. Now, since R&D is legitimately short-handed, mind if these two stick around for our department a little while longer? But we just blew up an experiment. Fuyuka, don't admit to anything. Don't sweat it. It wouldn't be an R&D without a few explosions, wouldn't it? What? What in the world does this department do? Bread cannot be this serious, y'all. I heard you two used to be trekkers. Yes, we both got tons of experience as trekkers. Oh, perfect. We're developing new products for the Monolith Premium line. And we've sourced a lot of ingredients straight from the wilds. But my team are city folk, through and through. They don't know the first thing about the Monolith or wilds. I was hoping you can use your trekker know-how to help us process these ingredients. No, you leave it to me. I might not look the part, but I'm actually a pro in the kitchen. I'll be careful this time. I absolutely won't mess things up. No need to stress yourself out. After all, nobody's born an expert. Just learn from your mistakes and apply that next time. That's enough. This is a good trainer. This is how you do a good job. Not like how you at the interview process, you answer interview questions as if they expect you to know how to do the job already. But even if you go from one bakery to the next bakery, the way those two operate are completely different. Fundamentally, yes, they're baking things, but their procedures are completely different. So if I'm a baker, and I'm trying to prove to you that I'm a baker, if I start working at your job, there's no way it won't take me like a few weeks to months for me to be, comfortable in that position. Every job has training. So I am more of a fan of shadowing on the job like immediately, ASAP. You know what I mean? That makes the most sense. But obviously not being hands-on. Like I wouldn't, what these guys did, that's a bit much. But literally shadowing is, in my opinion, the greatest tool. Like if you pass a resume phase, and maybe you do a mini interview phase just to, get acquainted with each other. And then you just go straight into shadowing. You don't touch anything. You just watch and you take notes and stuff. And then as you go on, and as he silently quizzes you and stuff here and there, then you start trying the smaller things, and then you move up through procedure, and that's how you train, bro. That's how you do it. That's how I would train. That's how I would train with hands-on. Because me personally, I don't think, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. Shadowing is fire. W shadowing. W Joseph. You know what? Maybe it's not R&D. Or if it's R&D, it's not Joseph. Okay, thank you so much. Sir Joseph, you're so kind. Save the flattery. You two get going now, and find me if you have any questions. Dude, I fuck with Joseph, bro. You know what? If Joseph is the bad guy, Can you blame him? We can't blame Joseph. If he's a bad guy, maybe he had it. Maybe he had good intentions. Hands-on training is the best training. Show me how to do it and I'll learn quickly. That's what I'm saying, bro. The way I trained the newbies at my job was like, okay, here is the procedure to do things, but as you're doing the procedure, as you're reading the procedure, you should do it. Like, as long as it's safe to do. But like, just follow the procedure and also do the procedure. I mean, read it through first, but then after you read it through, do the procedure. Like, do it. Don't just read it and come back to me, okay, I read it, and then we move on. That doesn't help anyone. Do the procedure, and then as you do the procedure, fail miserably. And then we can look at why you failed, and then, you know what I mean? That makes the most sense, bro. Depending on what it is, obviously. Like, if it's like, I don't know. If it's making like, if it's making like a pizza, then yeah, you know what? Here's some dough. Here's the cheese and the basil and the pepperoni and shit and the olive oil. And then here's a procedure on how to do it. Give it a shot. And then they put it in the oven, and then the big stone oven thing, and they pull it out, and it's fucked up. It's fucked up. It's burnt. It's completely charred. Not even charred. It is charcoal. And then you're like, damn, did I lose a job? And then he's like, yeah. And then you're like, I'm fired. And you're like, nah, I'm just kidding. I'm playing. And then you know what I mean? And then you go from there. Very healthy. Very, very healthy. On the flip side, if you're a brain surgeon, maybe you do. Maybe you should know the procedure beforehand. Okay, let's keep going. Mission accomplished. Smooth sailing. Now Noya and Fuyuka can poke around R&D for clues in peace. Anuki and I are gonna check out the other departments. Oh, really? Are we gonna go back? Wait, are we gonna go back to our choices? Mystique, why did you handle it that way? Even if the artifact was aging, strategy still played a part in the destruction. Wiping our hands clean and letting the company absorb the loss doesn't sit right with me. Let me ask you this. It's a big corpo. They literally don't give a fuck about you, Mina. Those are two separate issues. In reality, one leads to another. The investigation of the Golden Nightingale would hit a dead end. Don't you think a little collateral damage is worth it to keep going? I guess so. I understand. I'll get back to gathering data. Okay, Mystique is kind of goated, bro. Which I already knew. She just low-key my goat. Wasn't that a little harsh? You really bummed her out. She'll be fine. She needs to figure it out eventually. In a cutthroat mega corp like United Harvest, scheming against each other is just another Tuesday. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say it again. In my corpo job, I'll word it in a very vague way. I'll word it like this. There are different shifts, and the shifts bank on each other, which also means there is a lot of ways one area can be overly leveraged. Potentially. But I'm not claiming that, and I'm not accusing that, but there's definitely a possibility that it could happen. And I'll leave it at that. Even if you do screw up, you won't survive 5 minutes here if you don't learn how to pass the buck and dodge the blame. This is true, unfortunately, in Corpo. It is literally, how do I make it so that I don't get caught? Not caught. That's not the right word. It's how do I get myself not in trouble? Because you are constantly looked down, and they're just waiting for you to be in trouble so they can replace your ass. Yeah, I hate Corpo. Anyways, you're surprisingly gentle in your own way. Even your methods are a bit twisted. That's just witch's tender love. Besides, R&D was so ready to dump everything on us, I couldn't let that slide. Family, by the way, guys. So, boss, where to next? Should we scout another location? Are they gonna bring us back? Oh, they are gonna bring us back. Wait, W. I don't have to go back on the mission. Wait, that's fire. Wait, this makes way more sense, bro. Why can't we just do this before? I guess it's because it leads back to one ending. Probably. I don't know. Check on Iris and Amber. I'm gonna do these 3, and then I'm gonna get a food snack thing. Everything is circumstantial. Being a brain surgeon is a little different from cooking a pizza. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they're both science in a way. Yeah. Yeah. Let's check on Iris and Amber. I think this group has the strongest potential, low key. Let's swing by marketing. Iris can handle the paperwork and PR just fine, but Amber, I'm not so sure. Alex, they'll figure it out somehow. Okay, and then yeah, and then I go here. Dude, this is so nice. W, bro. W quality of life. The newbies and senior. Dude, all this talk about food, bro. Hey, it's you! Big fan of you. United, we stand. Shatter records. Boost performance. Profits await. Oh! Cute. Look at her smile. Oh my god, bro. Profits await. Hey intern, why so quiet? This is a pep rally. Don't be shy. Shout with the team. Let it out. Let me hear you. Come on. Ready? Boost performance. I can't hear you from the top. On my count. 3, 2, 1, shout! Hey, are you okay? My chest, it feels tight. Can you keep it to the infirmary? Tight, you say. My stomach feels tight because I'm hungry. Dude, why did Amber turn into this, bro? Oh my god. Amber turned into Haruka? Bro, she turned into fucking... I don't even know, bro. She turned into Fuyuka. Oh my god, bro. Dude, she's normally so reserved and cool. But then they probably took her gun away and she lost her ability to... I don't know. Maintain authority. But she's got a little lucky cat, bro. You again? Make it quick. Don't fall behind your quota. You intern, go give her a hand. Yeah, you. Drop her off and get straight back here. Oh, right away. What happened to her? Why is she so shy? What is this, bro? Take her right up ahead. Oh, but the infirmary's to the left. Huh? Aruku actually knows where the infirmary is? Pretty sharp. I scouted it. Scouted? Don't tell me you were hunting for a nap spot too. Nap spot. Oh yeah, no phones at work. And here we are, my personal infirmary. A bed in the greenhouse? Wait, are you feeling okay? Whew, made it. Thanks for the help. Alright, as a thank you for letting me kidnap you, want to take a nap too, intern? No thanks. I need to get back to work. What's the rush? Those pep rallies never wrap up in under 2 hours. 2 hours?! So either nap here or get brainwashed back there for and get brainwashed back there for 2 hours. Take your pick. Low-key. That definitely is a thing that happens. Oh, I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm Nix, and beginning in I've been in marketing at United Harvest for 4 years now. Wait, 4 years? Sleepy and needs a nap? This might be me. That makes you my senior, technically. You're Mina's new hire, right? Or that makes me your senior. What? Yeah, that makes me your senior, technically. Yes, I'm Amber. Amber, huh? Nice to meet you. By the way, let me guess. You're not exactly a people person, are you? You look pretty uncomfortable back there, so I dragged you out. Hope I didn't make things worse for you. Thank you. I'm just really bad with those kinds of situations. I'm glad to hear. I actually used to be Mina's senior, when we were on the same team. Looking out for her rookie is the best I can do. Anyway, you're welcome to in this greenhouse whenever. Just give me a shout before dropping by, okay? Could we maybe swap heart link IDs? You got it. Thank you so much. Miss Nix. Don't force the title thing, it feels weird. Nix is fine. Okay. Honestly, I'm terrible face to face. Never know how to act, or where the boundaries are with people IRL. I was seriously freaking out during that pep rally just now. Thank God you dragged me out. Feel like I can finally breathe. Glad I can be help. Glad I could act like a help. You're pretty quick with your thumbs. Oh, I just live on my phone. It's easier to be honest, and I don't have to look someone in the eye. My fingers kind of fly on their own. Also, are you gonna get in trouble for skipping work? No sweat it. No sweat it. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. No sweat. All the groundwork flows down to newbies like you and regulars like me anyways. We can deal with the pile when it actually hits our desks. Heard we're on storefront duty starting tomorrow. You know, live promos, shouting slogans, the works. Well, we'd better rest up while we can. Oh wait, we're marketing, right? We're marketing. Wait, who's marketing? I thought these were the bakers. Wait, who? Wait, no, this is marketing. Okay, no, we're the bakers. Tomorrow, storefront, shouting slogans. I'm doomed. What am I gonna do? Cute. The marketing department is just up ahead. I hope Iris and Amber are settling in okay. Shh. Listen, the staff and marketing are chatting. Whew. I shouted myself hoarse all at that rally. Nothing hits the spot like a cold monolith drink right now. But the vending artifact in our office doesn't exactly stock real monolith drink, does it? Obviously. Can't afford the authentic stuff anyways. Just pretend these knockoffs are the real deal. See? Feel better already? You make a good point. It's been less crazy since the new hire started, but should we really be slacking off this openly? Watch and learn. She expertly fishes a round piece of metal, which looks nothing like a coin, from her pocket and slots it into the vending artifact. There, the artifact's jammed. If anyone catches us, we'll just claim it malfunctioned. Say we've been waiting for ages for our drinks and we're just on a call about maintenance. Wow, you're a genius. Guys don't do this. Just basic corporate survival still. Speaking of intense, the intern over there in strategy is something else, a total workaholic. Shh, she's coming over. Excuse me, I finished a promotional budget for next quarter. Does anything need changing? Good work. Actually, perfect timing. I've got a task that only you can pull up. Are you up for it? This is a trap sentence. What this actually says is, wow, I didn't think you'd finish that fast. Usually people finish so slow. And I have a whole lot of work on my plate. How about I pass them off to you? Be careful. Anyways, fuck! A task only I can pull off? Please let me do it! This is called being taken advantage of. Why can't I full screen? Iris sure is eager. You think she buys the whole with great power comes great responsibility bit? Or is she just totally blind to the fact that they're dumping all this grunt work on her? Yep, here we go. Hey, Iris. Hey, Iris, busy? Oh, Anuki and Mystique. What brings you here? I don't know, but I can finally take a look at this. Cute, bro, cute. Cute. All their fits are so good, bro. Oh my gosh. We're a little worried and thought we'd check in. Ah, Mystique, watch out. Yeah? Oh, yeah. Mystique dies. Oh, I nearly got buried alive under that paper avalanche. Iris, is this seriously your workload? It's fine. I'm the newbie, so I should be doing the heavy lifting. Honestly, I want more work. That's the fastest way to grow. Oh, Iris. Iris has completely forgotten she's undercover. Besides, more data means better odds of finding a lead. Anuki, look at this. I will look at it in 1 second. Iris, also you're being taken advantage of. Please never go on a please never go on a single date. Make sure whenever you go on a date, it's a double date, and the person you're doing a double date with is someone you trust and is also socially aware. This is sales data for the Tawny Nightingale revenue started. Oh, this is. Hold on. Holy shit. This is sales data for the Tawny Nightingale revenue spiking 2 months ago, up 30% year over year. Only truckers in the poor in the Ash District buy Tawny Nightingales. That's 30% use surge. Or that's 30% surge. It has to be connected to what we're looking into. I cross-referenced the migration records. The trucker and Ash District populations in Philae haven't increased much in the last 2 months. Which means, though the number of consumers is stable, bread consumption keeps climbing. So the customers buy the Golden Nightingale, realize it doesn't fill them up, and end up buying more Tawny Nightingales. 2 months ago, wasn't that when Nazca was hunting the blade of jade? That's as far as my theory goes for now. I'll keep digging and also look into the mercenaries' purchase history for the United Harvest stores. Great work. By the way, where's Amber? Amber's doing amazing too. She already hit it off with a senior named Nyx. They're out making deliveries in the city right now. They're not doing shit. Amber on delivery duty? I hope she's not pushing herself too hard. Then they came up, gotta head out for now. I'll catch the VOD later. Have fun with the rest of the chapter. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you hanging out. Good luck on the thing you're doing. How's your work doing? Good. Cute. Good. Good. My senior Nyx is nice and the work's kind of fun. Already hit 4 stores. Wait, Nyx is actually working? Marketing is short-staffed, so shipments are late. But Nyx was amazing at smoothing things over with the angry managers. You holding up okay with the pace? I love Amber's emotes, bro. They're so funny. I'm learning negotiation from Nyx. While she chats up the managers inside, I practice shooting outside. 0 time wasted. Shooting? Shooting? Shooting. Gotta run. Next door's waiting. Shooting? Amber is like, Hifumi, right? That's her name? In New Game, the anime? And or manga? I read the manga. Personally, the manga is really good. Kind of shy, but then, and also bad in social situations, but as long as she's texting, she's chill and funny and quirky. Well, how's it looking, Amber? Or how's Amber looking? A few details of me scratching my head, but she seems fine. Good enough for me, so what's the plan? Okay, what the fuck? Oh, I can go back, lol. Focus on our own assignment. Yeah. We should stick to the plan and investigate our own assignment. The production department. Ooh, look at you being a professional, boss. To the greenhouse we go. Dude, yeah, this is 10 chapters. We've done 3. We've already done 6 chapters, or 5 chapters basically. We're gonna do 6. Holy shit. I am so hungry. I mean, I need a snack break so bad, bro. Oh my god. I need a food break, bro. Oh my god, my stomach is gonna die. Miraculous grass. The process untiring. Oh, to possess untiring power is, in itself, a form of arrogance. Well said. Production department to United Harvest. Production department, here we go. Ruby! Listen up, everyone! Time for Ruby's stretch session! Let's get pumped and tackle the day! Kitty cat rolling, tumbling and playing. Stretch your body up and away! Yeah. Ooh, what? Why are Mandrake radiant grasses? How the fuck are we in a monolith? Dream big dreams. Don't be shy. Kids, stay small. Oh my, oh my. But the little green trees will reach the sky one day. Hiya! Stop, Ruby. Quit leading the radiant grasses in song. Next door thread in just an hour ago to incinerate the whole lot if we don't pipe down. What the fuck, dude? Also, A. McGee. Hold on. Ugh, speak of the devil. Sapphire, say what? It's too loud over here. I can't hear you. I was saying, cut the singing and get over here now. Production's log 10 complaints in 3 days. Every single one is about the radiant grass line. Sorry, but I was doing it for the good of the department. Rules are rules. One complaint docks 3 days pay. 3 days pays. At this rate, you'll be paying the company just to work here. I'm taking this straight to Lady Forense. Besides, the hidden power of sound and plant growth says music boosts productivity. Radiant grass is a plant, so it should work too, right? Sounds right to me. Hold up, Raid. Ruby, don't bug Lady Forense with this nonsense. She's swamped. For the sake of the department performance, here I go. And exactly which file says that? Get rich quick tips for growing Mandrake radiant grass. The title's way too long. I forgot. Found it while tossing out old trash. Oh, who are you guys? You don't look like production staff. I'm Mystique, strategy department. This is Anuki. We started an internship today. Oh, I'm down here now. We're hoping to learn a lot from you both. Oh, newbies. I'm Ruby, your senior. And that sourpuss over there is Sapphire. I'm only a sourpuss because I'm stressing over your appeal report. Hello. I'm Sapphire. See, don't let that glare scare you. She's actually a sweetheart. Sapphire. Back when I went to the Grand Exchange with Nausicaa. Wait, does she know me? I'm sorry for the wait. I'm Sapphire, the manager here. Sorry for. Oh wait, she's a manager. Wait, she's kind of high up, yo. Sorry for dropping unannounced. Not at all. I heard about the monster hunting, but that's not handled by our exchange. That falls into the marketing department. If you're here for the bounty, I can put you in touch with them. As for Lady Grey, I've never heard of her. She's certainly not in our production department. Perhaps you could try asking somewhere else. Some of the grain exchange falls under the production that makes Lady Grey Forense a subordinate. She doesn't seem to recognize me. Good, we're undercover. Best not to say hello. See those 99 greenhouses? They're the pride and joy of the department. Ugh, here we go again. My stomach hurts. Oh, look at these monsters. I wouldn't call them that. Are they actually using artifacts? Bet that scared you, but they are monsters. Say hello to the United Harvest's latest invention, Mandrake Radiant Grass. Mandrake Radiant Grass? Never heard of it. Is this some kind of rare monster species? They might look a little bit spooky, but they're actually total sweethearts. Watch this. Spin. Yeah, spin. Play dead. Shake. Oh, who's a good grass? Who is a good grass? Incredible. Oh my god, the Trekkers. No way it is the Trekkers, bro. You're kind of cute, though nowhere near as charming as a witch. Why is she comparing herself to a monster? Over here is our bread production line. Our radiant grass can follow basic commands, so we assign them repetitive mechanical tasks. Now, right this way, please. Whoa, what a beautiful field. The United Harvest farms every field outside of Philly. Wait, is the radiant grass actually harvesting wheat? Correct. With patient training, they can sow, water, and harvest based on presets and row spacing. If they can do all that, why did they put? Why put humans out of jobs? Not for now. Or why don't they put humans out of jobs? Right? Yeah. Won't they put humans out of jobs? These guys are a little way too inefficient, something like that. They true, but they survive on not for now. These little guys are way too inefficient. They only handle simple tasks. Humans are still way ahead. Yeah, we'll see about that. True, but they survive on nothing but nutrient fluid and sunlight. In terms of cost, they are cheaper than hiring people. Guys, it's happening. It's happening in their universe, the AI, bro. Well, you're not wrong. Here's the situation. With the Mandrake Radiant Grass, they can handle some work, but they don't perform miracles. We might see improvements if the economy, or if the company continue to research, but it doesn't look like that's on the agenda anymore. Right? There was supposed to be a project 2 years ago, but they actually scrapped it. I wonder why. Ooh, they pulled the plug halfway. What a waste. If they kept it, the grass could be doing everything for us by now. We could just sit back and relax. Ruby, watch your mouth. The higher us makes a decision. We just follow orders. Don't cause trouble for Rinze. But that's exactly why we need to unlock the full potential. It benefits the company's growth too, doesn't it? Who knows? Maybe one day the radiant greenhouses will expand to hundreds of locations. Ruby, if they do that, you will be put out of your job. The only guaranteed outcome is getting complaints from other departments. My apologies. Please don't think about everyone in production is as unreliable as she is. No, Ruby's idea sounds like a blast. Count me in. Oh, newbie! I knew you had a vision. I knew you had that vision. How about ditching strategy and transferring to production right now? Oh, honestly, spouting nonsense again. This starts my stomach even more. Hey, are you okay? Let me help you sit down. Oh, thank you. Wait, don't get too close. She might recognize us. The boss took Sapphire for a break. Perfect chance to investigate the Mandrake Radiant Grass. Can't believe United Harvest hiding something this bizarre. This has got to be a huge scoop. If I can just dig a little more dirt while I'm at it. So Ruby, what's the plan? What should we do now? Mystique, can you sing? You bet! Rock, pop, ballads, I can do all that shit. Awesome. Let's sing for the Radiant Grass then. I've been testing this out lately. Music really gets them moving. Watch this. Kitty cat rolling, tumble tap playing, tumbling and playing, stretch your body and up and away. Dream big, dream big dreams, don't be shy, kid and stay small, my oh my. But the little tree, the green tree will reach the sky one day. Yeah. Okay, that's wild. They actually understand music. They've even got favorites. If I sing the wrong song, they start slacking off. Sounds like they act like plants and more like puppies or kittens. Or they don't act like plants and more like puppies and kittens. Now that you mention it, they do kind of stare sometimes, like they're waiting for a concert. Like right now. Hey, quit staring. You're gonna stall the production line. Come on, Mystique, sing with me. Kitty cat rolling, tumbling and playing, stretch your body and up and away. Drink being dream shy, don't be shy, kid and stay small, oh my, but the little green trees will reach the sky one day. Yeah! Oh, that doesn't sound great. Oh, Miss Ruby, I'm pretty sure this is an 8 standard operating procedure. Probably not, but we're good. A little soothing music should chill him out. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Kitty needs the dough soft as can be. That didn't rhyme. A little cat comes free. That rhymed a little bit. Yeah! Oh, fat lot of good that did. Whoa, incoming. Whoa, boxes? They're chucking everything they can grab. At this rate, the whole bat is gonna be toast. They do not like Mystique. What's going on? Land's a total disaster. No time to explain. Help me. Sorry, I can't. Shit, can't dodge it. How did it get this bad? Do I die here now? Oh. Oh dear. We're so fired. Don't stand there gawking. Lady. Lady Frenzy. Sapphire, Ruby, is this what passes for management and production these days? I'm sorry. As for you two rookies, consider this a lesson learned. Magic Radiant Grass is a productive workforce, but highly volatile. We still lack any effective means of communication with them. Consequently, the single moment of negligence leads to this. Understood. We'll be careful. Clean up immediately. Do not let it impact today's quota. Yes, Lady Frenzy. We can help. Such intimidating aura. She feels like a totally different person now. Is this the company's face? One mask for the public and a very different one for the staff. Boss, I knew the United Harvest was sitting on a big scoop. These plants are alone our front page material. So what's the plan? We should... Hell. What? Head back and review our leads. Let's sit back and go got a cruise. Wait, what? Oh, okay. We're fine. Wait, why did it? Oh, to like cycle back, I see. Okay, chapter 4. Okay, low key, I need to take a break because I need to eat food like right now, otherwise I might die. I might pass away unironically. So, I will be right back. And we'll continue going. Sounds fire? What the fuck? Oh, I know why. Shit. Eating food on food-based store. That's what I'm saying, bro. We're talking about so much food, bro. So much bread and shit. I could fuck up some bread right now, bro. That shit sounds so good, bro. That shit sounds so good, bro. Also, there we go. Chat is back. Also freaking massive. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Sorry. Oh, dear. There we go. Wait, why are you guys bored out? Wait, I know why. There we go. Okay, be right back. I eat. I'm about to eat a whole ass loaf of bread, white bread, and then be hungry after 10 minutes, yo. Lore accurate. Okay, I'll be right back. I promise. I promise. I promise. I'll be back. I'm back. Oh, the music stopped? Oh, my fault, guys. Hell yeah, bro. Usually I have a fat, like, music play. I usually go through a music playlist. It's currently Stellasora because it is more newer than just me playing like Blue Archive music because I feel like it's kind of, that's too easy. Stellasora music is kind of new, so it's kind of more fun. Take a quick intermission here while I get some food in my stomach really quick. Hopefully you guys are doing all right. Got a lot more to do though. I'm still looking for the 2 endings, so that I guess at some point we're gonna branch again. Oh my god. Forgot I stir-fried noodles earlier. So, lucky for me, I get to eat. I get some good eats. Sorta. Kinda. I'm so cooked for my engineering maths. Oh, that shit's tough, bro. Isn't that shit like calculus, bro? That shit pissed me off. So it's a multi-ending story? I don't know. It won't be a multi-ending story. I meant more like, because see how like this one had like three different choices to go. So sometimes it'll be like 1, 2, 3, boom. And then all that will happen would be like you just see different outcomes, but then they end up going back to the same place. It's pretty similar to like current gacha stories where you get different options, but generally it leads to the same place. It's still linear, but it leads to the same place. But these at least expand on the different options you can pick, because usually you can pick the option and then you just get a different dialogue, and then after that, that's it. And you just keep going. But this one you actually get some more insight. Like these were 3 different stories, of which case story C was the one that actually proceeded. So I got to see 2 things. And then there's also at some point there's going to be two routes that are going to be bad, apparently, because I've been told there's 2 bad endings, so we got to find them. So that is the goal. It's not like ZZZ's illusion of choice. I mean, it's kind of like this gacha standard. It's like you get like different choices, but then they never really change anything. Like, if anything, they just use it as a medium to make the sentences longer. Like, you'll have 2 choices, but the 2 choices are the same choice. It's just one sentence and then the second sentence, and you say both of them. I've noticed this. I'm not mad at it. I'm not really like, because I've already established the fact that it's a linear story. So, I mean, I know a lot of people would rather it be elaborated more, and I get that, but I'm just so used to those games doing that already, it doesn't bother me too much, but it would be nice to have a different route of some sort. That being said, man, I just did their story. I just finished the ZZC story, not to bring up a different game, but I just finished their story yesterday. And there was a point of which I think you could do 2 choices. I mean, I'm sure it would still lead to the first one, or lead to the correct choice anyways, like only one answer. But it was 2 distinct choices, like yes or no, and I was like, holy shit. That was pretty cool. Oh, dang. My chicken breast is still moist. I cooked that shit good, bruh. I microwaved this shit. Well, I mean, I pre-cooked it already, but I threw it in the microwave, and it's still kind of moist. I mean, it's dry, but it's not moist. It's not like a steak. I feel like I should take my luck with that 650 and NR200 with a 3070. Worst of luck is anything other than a 57. Bro, I'm just being honest. Just ask. Like literally, like I promise you, just ask what it is. Just, and don't give them options. Just say, hey, do you know what Ryzen 7 it is exactly? Like what generation? or even just even ask simpler. Hey, I'm interested in this PC. Can I ask what exact CPU does it have? Like just that. Just keep it pretty vague, and then go specific if they're trying to lead you on. If they answer back like, "Oh, Ryzen 7," like yeah, but like what generation? And then they go, "Does it matter?" And then you go, "Yeah, fuck you, bro." And then you don't buy their PC. So being AM4 would be, I mean, a BIOS update and a CPU swap. Yeah, but you're going from like, I mean, it depends. Depends how modern it is. We should be able to do 3,000 to 5,000. You would need a BIOS update, but that's also why you should know. But if it's a used PC, I assume it has at least a BIOS that can run it, unless they built it off then. Like right at that, like they built it primarily just to sell it, but they should have at least tested it. Like ideally, they would have pictures of the PC on, but I know people don't do that. Kind of like having the different dialogue lines, even if it's a linear story, it's kind of fun. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like it too. I think once you know it's a linear story, I think it's more like a glass half full versus glass half empty type of thing, right? Like in one hand, you get 3 choices, but it only leads to one answer anyways. On the other hand, you already knew it was going to be one choice, but you already knew it was going to be one answer, but then you get 3 choices to have a funny dialogue moment to add just a little bit of extra flair to what is already going to be a point A to point B story. You know what I mean? So you can view it in 2 ways. Just for me, I already know that this game is these type of games is marketed as linear games, linear storytelling games, not choose your own adventure. But I do side with the notion of like, okay, it would never happen in a main story, but like in other like MMO type games, in side stories, sometimes you're given those choices, like a yes or no choice, or a choice A or choice B, and depending on what choice you pick, might determine the outcome of that side mission. I play games like that. Like in Nier. Those are good. Things like that. Look, I forgot my trig. Insane. Some fucking hell. The professor mentioned 6 and 7. Nice. In what connotation? In what context? W professor. Someone is selling a 7900X and 3070 shows a video of running what is most likely firmware. Is it ATX though for like 800? I mean, for a 7900X, yeah, it would be 800. But a 7900X is a good deal for $800. Not firmware. There's a random YouTube video on it. Wait, like they're not running firmware? They're running a video running firmware? They're watching a video that's running firmware? Is that what you're telling me? 1000 PSU. If they're just watching a video of someone running firmware, that's a pretty big red flag. Specs or not, low key. Low key, you know what I mean? Low key. I don't know about that, man. I do not like that. What the hell? Oh yeah, turn the sound off. Yeah, I don't know, bro. 1000 watt or not, I do not like that. You can trace up, why not? Yeah, I don't know, man. I do not like that. Hello, Teresa. Awakened? I finally have you, so I can finally upgrade you. Thank God. Now my Aqua team can be a little less cringe. Still cringe, but a little less cringe. We'll do 60. 60 is enough. Yeah. 60 is enough. That's fine. 60 is fine. Oh, do I have... Nope, just... C.5. Almost, not quite C1, C 0.5, because you need 2. You need 2 dupes. Incredible. It's a 9-hour liquid screensaver video for a background. They show the title in full screen? What? Like a moving background? Like wallpaper engine? What the heck? It is weird. That is very weird. Also, big red flag. I don't know about that, big bro. Wait. Let me get... Nope, not main skill. Support skill. It's a YouTube video? Huh. Yeah, that is a hell of a whack. I do not know, man. Cool. Teresa's now up there a little bit. Oh, low key, I could get some more mats. I'll just get you a 90. Fuck it, bro. Whatever. Boom. Yeah, I guess I'll do this. I'll get this 4. Let's get all our affinity stuff. Nice. Full affinity Fuyuka. Nice. Your skills to like 6-6. Yeah, I guess you... I'm seeing what I can burn my stamina on. There we go. That and then after I do this... That should be enough for... this. Yes. Nice. Dang, I got through no weekly stuff. Fire, bro. Man, I'm gonna miss the whenever they finally remove the Santa hat. I assume probably this next update they're gonna remove the Santa hat notification and the Christmas cursor. I like it, bro. It's less distracting than a red dot. The Santa hat things. Word. All right. Quick dailies. Quick dailies. Finish my food a little bit. Oh. All right. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good to eat. Okay. Let's get back to the task at hand. I don't know what's going on here. I'm curious. Seems like something big is gonna happen, you know? Mystique is gonna be a real big hero. Or something. Was the 6 to be set in Japan? I'm excited. Oh yeah, I'm excited for you, man. Whew. My throat is not feeling too hot, I cannot lie. Feels a little better now, but... Yeesh. All right. Let's move on. Let's get back to work. Chapter 4. Alright, let's log back in. Chapter 4, connect the clues. String enough coincidences together and they become inescapable destiny. I bet it does. Group chat. Investigation on Golden Nightingale. Some people really have too much time on their hands, stirring up this nonsense at a time like this. I've already warned them. Oh, wait, this is not us. Wait, is it? I don't know. I've already warned them, but I doubt they'll be back so easily. This is troublesome. I hope I won't interfere with our plans. With a tyrant involved, it's bound to mess things up. Still, no need to worry. Maybe they'll actually help us. Who is that? Wait, that kind of sounds like us, but kind of not. How you doing, Mina? You have your phone out. Was that you? Good work, everyone. Oh, this OST is sick. Wait. Fuck yeah. Good work, everyone. That wraps up day 1. How y'all holding up? Research is harder than I thought. Sorry for tracking everyone down. No, Fuyuka, you're fine. Magic circle, glow. No, it definitely is. The alarm is never ding. Oh my god. Dude, what in the LA is this, bro? What in the world? GTA 5 OST, bro. What? We gave it a few more tries, and the magic flow has been smooth sailing since. All that shouting, it was terrifying. Amber, hey intern, why so quiet? This is a pep rally. Don't be shy. Shout with the team. Oh, excuse me. Boost performance. I can't hear you. Boost performance. Don't worry, Amber. I checked with the senior marketing that these prep rallies aren't daily. We only have to do them twice a week. Twice a week? Nah, that's super cringe. I can't lie. Where you go? The production department was certainly interesting. We witnessed quite the spectacle. We just flashbacking, arrow flashbacking. I mean, we did just take a break. So Radiant Drakes, they like the singing, but they did not like Mystique singing, I guess. Already told me about that. I can't believe you beat me to the punch when you saw the real thing. Those plans are dangerous. You can't exactly reason with them, so things go south the second you let your guard down. Frenzy hadn't stepped in. Lady Forenza actually went down to production? Well, was her aura totally overwhelming? Oh, bro. She got aura, alright, I'll tell you that. Sapphire, Ruby. Wait, I just realized their names are Sapphire and Ruby. I did not put that together until now. And then Forenzy's Emerald. Wait, hold on. Cook, bro. What the fuck? Holy shit, bro. Gen 3 ad lineup right here. Is this what passes for management in the production these days? It was intimidating. Honestly, working under her watch felt twice as draining. Don't sweat it. Lady Frenzy is swamped. She hardly ever sets foot in production. If you got questions about the work, just ask Ruby and Sapphire. They're both really nice. She really shows up there? Then why did she come today? Specifically because we're starting? Anyway, we survived day 1. Let's pull her intel. I want to know everything that went down today. Every last detail. Me first. Okay, so this morning in R&D. Hold on, Noya. Step 1. 3 people in the lab with good morning. But they're usually in a group. Maybe good morning, everyone? No! Let me screenshot this, please, bro. Please. Please, Stellosora. I need this. I need this. As for my expression, a simple smile works, right? A big grin? Like Noya's might be better. Oh no, that's way too hard. After the greeting, segue into important stuff like those United Harvest mercenaries were so cool. What weapons do they use? Oh no, wait. What's too forced? Morning, Fuyuka. Good, Noya. Good morning, everyone. Nazan was right. If Fuyuka is missing, check the hallway corners for a muttering white mushroom. Oh, lucky me, I dug you up in the second try. I love this fit. Why can't I fucking full screen? So cute. Oh, Nazuna Senpai knows me best. Anyway, aren't we heading out? Right. I just need a spot where no one can see me mentally prepare myself for greetings. If you keep preparing, there won't be anyone left to greet because we're gonna be late. What? Race you there. No, yeah, you don't have to tell everyone that part. Musique says you want every last detail. That's right. That's the exact level of detail I need. A clue to the Golden Nightingale could be hiding anywhere. Is Golden Nightingale really all Musique is after? I get the feeling she's on another agenda. Time to save Amber. Oh, time to save time. Amber, you handle the marketing department intel. Text me what you and Iris found. I'll process it while listening to Noya and Fuyuka. What? You can handle 2 streams of intel at once? Not 2, 3. I'll be drafting the production department piece at the same time. I'll go whip up some late night stacks. Let's do this. On company ground. Surely we won't be caught. Let them cook. Oh, a few hours later, it's 1:30. Do they not have any security cameras? Oh, I'm wiped. I think I used up my entire world quota for the year my entire word quota for the year tonight. First time I ever talked until my jaw quit working. Seriously, Mystique, did you have to be that thorough? My fingers hurt a little. Day 1 and we've already got 100 pages of notes. 100. We're definitely inching closer to the Golden Nightingale's truth. All that digging and we're only inching closer. Sorting through hundreds of papers is gonna take forever. Good work, everyone. Look at the time. I'll handle the organizing. Go get some rest. No. You're resting too, Mina. Anuki and I have got this covered. Anuki and I? Who is we? Huh? Since when did I volunteer? But I'm the one who hired you. No buts. You've got to coordinate between departments tomorrow. Can't manage that sleep deprived. Besides, Anuki and I can just get the Radiant Grass to help with our grunt work in the production. Don't worry. All right then, don't push yourself. We won't uncover everything in one day anyways. I'll be off. Good night, Master. We're turning in. Come back soon, and please try not to overwork yourselves. Do not worry. I won't because I'm not being paid overtime. Hey, well, look at that, boss. Now it's just the 2 of us left in the warehouse. If you wanted a private word, why force everyone to stall for hours until Mina left? You could have pulled me outside. Oh, relax. Waiting for her to get out was part of it. Sure, but I truly wanted these records. There's delicious truth hiding in these pages. Like how you didn't take Mina's commission for money. You took her to infiltrate the United Harvest and find someone, right? And that someone, let me guess, the culprit who forced the garden of parasite into the Trekker camp. Lady Grey. And your proof? Proof's right here in the logs. Remember what Fuyuka said earlier? After the greeting, segue into important stuff like, those United Harvest mercenaries are so cool. What weapons do they use? No, wait. Too forced? Why ask the mercenaries if you're investigating Golden Nightingale? Those are Lady Grey's troops, aren't they? You're a good person, boss, but I doubt your sense of justice is so strong that you'll infiltrate United Harvest just to catch her. That's for the fillet trekkers to handle. And it hit me. When we first met, we talked about orphanages, didn't you? Or didn't we? We did? Something trivial like where the orphanages went. Folk and Clavio can dig that up in minutes. The truth is obvious. Lady Grey, or rather, United Harvest is connected to the orphanage. Applause. Starts clapping in the warehouse. Not bad. Exactly what I expect from Flavio's Ace Witch. You pierced that together from scraps. You're right. That was part of why we took the commission. But don't you think you're digging into people's secrets like this is dangerous? Of course I do, but I can't help myself. The secrets you're hiding have such an alluring scent that it's a risk I'm willing to take. After all, witches feast on the truth. And also potions. And brooms. And big hats. Besides, I'm not taking your secrets for free. I'll trade you my exclusive intel on the orphanage. We're in collaboration now, aren't we? Understood. Just give me a second. Oh, Amber, sorry for the wait. Can you come back? Reaching. Reaching what? For your gun? Oh, no. Do you guys hear everything? Boss texted me before we left. Said the witch had something else to say. Oh, my. Was I so that desperate to spill the beans? Turns out I was the boss's prey all along. Well then, feast your eyes on this. Fresh exclusive intel hot off the press. Ooh. United's heart. Okay, I didn't get to read that. Okay, I'll never read that. Whoa, what did that say? Yeah, all I saw was a "Who are you?" The recipe. They took it from an orphanage. The orphanage in Ash District. There's only one. Back at the warehouse tonight, I got a friend request sent by an anonymous user. Can I check? Nope. Heartlink contacts are added by tapping the phones, and I hadn't checked my phone since this morning, which means this anonymous user tapped my phone today without me noticing. They sent the request, dropped the intel, then deleted me instantly. As a witch, I've had my share of secret informants, sorry, but this is the cleanest job I've ever seen. Didn't feel a thing. Can't trace a thing either. Whoever they are, they're a pro. The only people who can get close enough to tap Mystique's phone today are the ones we met face to face. Wait, forget the center for a second. Look at the timeline we just uncovered. It aligns too perfectly. The orphanage, United Harvest, Joseph from R&D, Nick from Marketing, Interviewer Forense, CEO Darcia, Lady Grey in the shadows. I get it now. The Tawny Nightingale and the Golden Nightingale, they connect everything. Everyone, listen. Mina's commission, Lady Grey's location, the fate of the orphanage, these aren't three separate mysteries. They're a single connected case. I raise my hand and throw my books off the desk in disbelief. Holy shit. Nom 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 nom. Done with lecture? Nice. Oh, you're done with the lecture? How long have I been reading? Oh, it's been 3.5 hours. I appreciate y'all coming here. I love doing this. Well, I'm not a big fan of reading, but like, I like the story a lot. I don't really stream reading story. I've started to do it recently with Blue Archive and this. I'm just testing the water, see how I feel. It's been a lot of fun. It's definitely a lot easier with voice acting, but here's the thing, right? With voice acting, like when the characters themselves voice, like in-game voice acting, when that happens, okay, maybe this is me, but I'm so like visual novel speed read coded that I just kind of read what they're saying while they're speaking it, and then at a certain point, I just kind of skip what they're saying halfway. Like I let them talk during their voice acting, like I let them talk their line to a certain point, like when they come to a sentence, and then I'll just go to the next one. It's a kind of a bad habit of mine because I do like voice acting a lot. I do like it. It adds a lot. I think if anything, I'd rather have voice acting than not voice acting. But for some reason, it's not I mean, it's partially an impatient thing, but it's just a habit. Like I think you may have seen it here, but I often like skip ahead before I even finish reading, and that's partially a habit. That's like that derives from that habit of mine. I'm just really fast at pressing A as soon as I like digest the information, or even before I digest the information, like before I think I digest the information. But because I'm saying it out loud, I'm like digesting the information per word rather than actually reading it. So it's like, I'm not skipping it. I'm not trying to skip it. I think my brain just thinks I've finished reading it, so I skip. But I'm still reading it. As soon as you finish reading, you skip to the next line. I feel that because some stories are really long. Yeah, especially some certain games with a lot of dialogue fluff. And after you play those type of games for a long time, you kind of get a vibe of what's actually dialogue fluff and what's actually useful. Like, it's a reason why... Wait, hold on, I'm taking another bite. There's a reason why I don't like skipping, like hitting the skip button. I think it should be there. Like it should be there in general. Like I think you should always have a choice to skip. Just because this is kind of how it is now. In a perfect world, yes, we read all the story. And if the story is that good, you should read all the stories. But the problem is the story is good, but it's hella padded. It's so padded for no reason, in my opinion, in my experience at least. And by it, like I'm speaking generally, but obviously this pertains to like most gacha games and some VNs, but I don't play a lot of VNs, so I can't speak on that note. So at least in my experience of gachas, after a while, you can kind of tell what's important and not important, and you can kind of spam spacebar or do a little bit of that voiceover speed reading thing where you just kind of skip while they're reading it, you kind of get a gist of it, and then you skip. Because you get a vibe in your head of what is actually same. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Paul. You get a vibe in your head of what's like important and what's not important. Like you can kind of tell. You get a vibe. You know what I mean? My terms are, if you can skip it, you should be able to go back and read it. I agree, but you can't go back and read some of these fucking gacha stories, bro. That is my biggest gripe of all time. Like, they want us to save all. I mean, they want us to delete it, but they don't really encourage. Oh fuck! They don't really encourage you to delete past story data. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of a hidden setting for whatever reason to delete hidden storage data. So they generally want you to. Oh, excuse me. They want you to keep it. So they want me to keep it, but I can't go back and reread it. Like, why? It makes no sense. Like this, visual novels like this, yeah, I can go back and read it. W. But there are so many popular gacha games where you cannot go back and read story. You cannot go back and read story that is literally still on your computer. That's crazy. It's crazy. I think in ZZZ you kind of can't. Not main story though, I don't think. Actually, maybe main story, I don't know. I haven't looked at the archive in a while. But they do have the proxy story, so maybe main story, yeah. Well, you can go. Can you? Or is it just cutscenes? I forgot. But other ones, you cannot. You're stuck. I hate that shit. Oh yeah. That's why I'm not really a skipper. I'm more of a spacebar spammer, because I know what's important and what's not important, and when I know when it's time to lock in. Like, I'm tired of reading fluff. I know there's a difference between like good world building filler and why are we talking to this NPC we're never going to see again and adds zero purpose, or why are we dragging this conversation with this NPC for so long. And the information does not pertain. I hate that. You kind of can in ZZZ. You can watch cutscenes in this video archive and replay combat missions in HDD, but it's pretty hard to navigate through. Yeah. Yeah, but at least you can. At least you can. That's important to me as a video editor, because I can go back and get assets as needed. Not have to search for it. And hope some random channel with like 100, with 5 subscribers decided to post that cutscene or something. Just single cutscene with no watermark or anything, with either male or female MC, mind you. I have that's what I have to do, and it fucking sucks, bro. But ZZZ is the best so far because you actually can't go back, which is good. Oh, okay. I'm gonna eat this last piece of chicken. Yeah. How about this? Hold up. I'm gonna put you on this shit, bro. Hold on. Side note, I'm not a cook. I'm not a chef. I don't claim to be. I pretty much burn everything I try and cook to a certain degree, and I also do not have good technique. But I learned a lot about nutrition in last year. instant noodles, do not fear them. They are a great base. They're a great food. Yeah, they're high in sodium. Whatever, bro. A lot of things are high in sodium. I already had a sodium rant before. Drink water and exercise. You'll be fine. But they are high in sodium. But you know how the packet says, like... You know, sometimes a package for, you know, like Bulldog or something is like 240 calories. But for one serving, and there's 2 servings per pack, it's actually like 500 and 560 or something like that, right? That math was wrong. Whatever. Yeah, it probably is, but what you should do instead is turn it into a base for other things. So instead of just making the Bulldog with the sauce and putting it in a bowl, you throw in some cabbage, some carrots, some, I don't know, bok choy, you know, some vegetables. You throw in some meat, either cooked or not, depends on how, I mean, I personally like to cook the meat first and then throw it in. And that's what you should do anyways. You definitely should not cook the meat in the hot water with the noodles. It will not cook. But anyways, you get some meat and protein and stuff in there, the bunch of veggies in there. You add extra seasonings to the, that are not just the packet. You know, you basically make the noodles a base for other things. And after you add a fuck ton of vegetables and meat and eggs or whatever the hell you want to add to it, and it's a stir fry. It turns into a stir fry. That is how you stir fry. That's basically all it is. I usually go for the pan method whenever I make noodles nowadays. Not only because I can stir fry it better in a pan than a pot, but also like it cooks faster in a pan. The noodle or the water boils faster, and the noodles and the veggies you have more space to move around. Whatever, it doesn't matter. And also you can kind of stir them better. But bro, you get that shit, and then you turn it into 2 servings, and now you have that 2 servings of noodles. It has a ton of nutrition. It's a great base, good taste. That is how you maximize the instant noodles, my friends. So basically, what I'm eating right now, that I just finished eating, was a second serving of that little stir fry thing. Because I ate the first serving earlier today, and I put the other serving in a little Tupperware, and then I warmed it up and I ate it. Fire. It takes a lot of more work, but I think, I mean, it depends if you're good at cooking. I'm not that great at cooking. I still like kind of chop vegetables, and I'm pretty slow with a knife. And then also I'm not really good at timing things of like letting the water boil while the water boils, I cut this, and while this is rinsing, I put that in the pot. You know, I'm not really good at multitasking like that. But if you are, you can slam that thing down in like 20-30 minutes, bro. Probably less, honestly. But that's how you do it, bro. It's easy. Pretty quick. Stir frying. If you do not know how to cook, you should learn how to stir fry. It is the easiest thing you can do. Even with instant noodles too. It's the easiest thing you can do. It's pretty easy. Whew. In the kitchen, wrist twisting like a stir fry. In the kitchen, wrist twisting like a stir fry. That's true, bro. All right. Where'd this NPC come from? That's what I'm saying, bro. Chapter 5. Lock in, bro. We got more to do. Caller Moth. Look at everyone, bro. Cute. Squad, bro. Squad. Okay, thank you. Everyone listen. Mina's commission, Lady Grey's location, the fate of the orphanage. They aren't separate missions. They are connected. They're a single connected case. Connected? Simplify for me. I'm lost. Sort the events chronologically and you'll see. We went 2 years. Wait, was I even alive 2 years ago? Monolith counter 994. Frenzy secures the Tawny Nightingale formula at Ash Orphanage. Immediately after, the entire place vanishes. Aunt Allie took the kids and fled because of the formula? Then 2 months ago, 996 rather. Iris's investigation confirms that it was exactly when the Golden Nightingale emerged. Simultaneously, Lady Grey forced Nazca to hunt the Big Three. That was when the Blade of Jade fell. Oh, the timing of the appearance aligns too perfectly. Surely it's not that simple, right? Exactly. Remember, Mina said a VIP planted us in United Harvest to investigate Golden Nightingale. Is she here with us? And right on day 1, an anonymous tip about the orphanage dropped right in our laps. Too convenient. Like someone wanted us to connect the dots. Or like someone wanted us to connect the dots. I've seen plenty fake leads in my time, but my witch's intuition, it says this is real, or at least part of the truth. Tawny Nightingale. It ties everything together. It's always bread. It's always been bread. Low income, cheap bread. Alright, since they're generous enough to set the stage, let's play along. Oh, I get it. It's like a sandwich. The Tawny Nightingale is the bread holding everything together. Basically, if we take a bite out of the a golden nightingale, we get the orphanage and Lady Grey too? No, this metaphor is a bit crude, but practically she's right. You know, putting all your stories together, I've actually sniffed out the lead on the Golden Nightingale. Oh, really? Already? Done plenty of undercover work at big companies. I know how the game is played. If you want to pull something off in a massive company like this, you gotta find the blind spots in their protocol, the gray areas. Take you and Nick's today, slacking off in the greenhouse, right? And nobody came after you for it. Yeah, Nick's excuse was going to the infirmary. We didn't go, nobody asked. Standard practice. The supervisor just needs a reason on paper for your absence. The infirmary checks the box. Anything else isn't their problem. True. Maybe, I don't know. You can still get fired for doing that. You should not do that. As long as nothing blows back on them, they couldn't care less where an employee goes or what they're actually doing. Oh, okay, with the caveat is they actually finish their work. They gotta finish their work. But at least they should finish the work. But, you know, sometimes it doesn't, you know, go that way. But what if someone checks the infirmary staff? They'd find out we weren't even there. Easy fix. Make up another excuse. I felt better on the way, or I was in too much pain to walk there. You get the idea. Besides, company drones don't go looking for trouble. Keeping your head down is always the smartest play no matter the situation. Even the higher-ups, like the directors, are swamped. If they spot a chance to slack off or save themselves a headache, I bet you'll bet they'll take it. Since nobody wants to rock the boat, the management ends up full of holes just waiting to be exploited. I always thought these big companies are full of capable elites. I guess people really don't change no matter where you go. Alright, recap time. How exactly did this Golden Nightingale come to be? How? The Tawny Nightingale recipe is top secret. Only a few higher-ups know it. Plus, the production delivers stock directly to marketing. Are you saying they're the ones behind this? Production handled the whole workflow to the mandrakes. From planning to packaging. Wait, I see the blind spots. The mandrakes. Oh, the mandrakes! Holy shit. Bingo! Radiant Grass runs an autopilot. They can't talk and they definitely can't make judgment calls. Glitch or sabotage doesn't matter. The Radiant Grass is the weakest link in the chain. How do we prove it? It's not like the grass can tell us what happened. Every action leaves a trace. If we map the correct workflow, we can spot exactly where things went off the rails. The taste is totally different. The recipe has to be. The production logs will prove it. Iris, I'll get Mina to pull those logs tomorrow. Can you handle the analysis? Consider it done. Mystique, Amber, and I will keep digging for clues in our end. Got it. Here's the catch. To find the deviation, we need that original recipe, and I have no clue how to get that. Master, about that, I have a way, but I need Noya's help to pull it off. Oh? Oh yeah, they're in R&D. They could get it, somehow. Whew, here we go. That's every last scrap, or every last production, and sales data of the Tawny Nightingale since launch. 2 whole years of it. What the fuck? Oh, this must be at least 100 binders in here. That's just crate 1. 10 more crates are waiting out back. Why are there so many? Well, since Mandrake Radiant Grass does all the heavy lifting, the staff had to prove they were so useful, so they documented every single tiny detail of the process to avoid getting fired. Ironically, they got the axe anyways for wasting too much paper and ink, damn. Oh damn, bro. That's terrifying. The company world is scarier than the wilds. You think Amber can handle marketing all by herself? She'll be fine. Nix is looking out for her. She took me under her wing back when I was a rookie too. Be strong, Amber. Good luck, Amber. Good luck, Amber. Hello? Meow. What the fuck? Meow meow donuts. United Harvest special presentation by a combo now and kit. And they hung up. Looks like cold calling's a bust too, just like an in-person pitch. Hey, don't get discouraged. We can still try blast messages. That's gotta be right up your alley. Texting? I can do that. How does it work? Oh shoot. Sorry, that shift wraps up. That shift wraps up by 5. Maybe tomorrow? Wait, tomorrow we're on street promo duty. Busiest strip in the Silver District. Not the busiest district. The busiest strip. That means crowds. I'm no good at talking to people face to face, but I can't back down now. Work never ends. Is it work time? Put your phone down. Iris Noya, can you do me a favor? I really wanted to nail this marketing job. You got it. I'll swing by tomorrow and help out. You require material on sales rhetoric? I have reference books on the subject. No, no. Good friends. No, I need you guys to help make me something. Cute. Oh. Yeah. What? Sherlock, look, it's Sherlock. Wow, it's really him, bro. Sherlock's tummy feels so squishy. Why does he talk like a baby? Let me get in there. My turn. Girl, you're way too old. Oh, so fluffy. What's on it? United Harvest newest product? Well, aren't you just too cute to refuse? I'll try one. Thank you. Let me get one too. Wow, this never actually works. Mommy, buy one too. Please line up, everyone. Don't worry, there's plenty to go around. A few hours later, bro. Sold out already? We just crushed a 3-day quota in a single afternoon. Whew. Wait, that's a different sprite, bro. Good thing I had this costume. What the heck? What is this fucking thing? What is this fucking animal, bro? What is this small creature, bro? Amber. You're a machine. 5 minutes in that thing and I'd be melting, let alone doing all these crazy stunts for an hour. The wilds are a lot worse. I'm used to it. You truckers have it rough. Anyway, thanks to your hustle, we've earned ourselves the next 2 days off. We could sell more. Why stop now? Oh, nope. Over-deliver now and they'll just raise the bar next time. Then you're screwed when you can't keep up. This is the truth. By the way, where did you get that costume? It's really... This really neat stitching. Did you make it yourself? Last night, my... Oh, Last night, my friends helped me. Couldn't have done it without them. Made it with your friends, huh? That must be nice. So what are they up to now? What are they up to now? Oh yeah, they're in R&D at 5 p.m. Oh yeah, Fuga, we did it! It actually worked! Those flare blooms roots you recommended. They kick way harder than Ignis fruit. Give me a taste. Let me skibbity taste and rate it 1 through 5. Oh, that burns! Turn this into seasoning and we've got a guaranteed bestseller on our hands. Like, extra spicy chocolate. That doesn't sound that great. Well, that actually tastes good! Oh, Fuyuka. It's so funny. First bite's mine. Bet it tastes interesting. It is interesting, alright. Oh yeah, Fuyuka, my apologies. Chief, why is an apology? I was prejudiced when you first joined. I didn't think trekkers from the wilds could possibly help with our research. Reminds me of what the old director used to say. City folk just don't know jack about the wilds. Truckers know the land way better than us. It's not often we get to have 2 former truckers on the team. Gotta treasure the chance. True. You know those wild ingredients better. I'm counting on you from here on out. W. Chief, I have a suggestion. Yeah? To help the department better, Nogi and I wanted to gather new ingredients in the wild and maybe visit the monolith to wish for spices R&D is missing. Is that okay? Of course! More than happy. The more novel ingredients, the better. Thank you for the support, Chief. We'll head out now. Now? Isn't it a bit late? The sun's already down. Oh, we're volunteering for overtime. If we leave now, we'll be back by morning. It won't delay our work at all. Such dedication. Oh, exemplary employees. Don't you know we don't actually have any overtime policies? Well, then we'll be off, Chief. Stay safe out there. Gaslighting. Not bad for you, good. You snagged a pass without raising a single eyebrow. You were so smooth back there. You almost sounded like a boss. Guess all that training is really paying off. Me? Like Master? No way. I'm nowhere near that level yet. Anyway, you killed it. Coming up with ideas like using R&D gear to reverse engineer the Tawny Nightingale recipe? Totally genius. Hello? Okay. Alright, enough chatter. Let's roll! Target the monolith. We're actually going? We'll wish for every spice imaginable, then test every single combo. Within a trial and error, we're bound to crack the code for a Nightingale recipe, and then boom! Mission accomplished! Type shit! But I don't really know how to bake. I'll have to leave that part to you, Noya-senpai. I'll leave it to me. Wishing for spice and baking bread happen to be my specialty. My only 2, actually. Let's hop in Loxy and get changed first. Ba-bang! Wait, you guys don't want to go on your fits? It's kind of cute. Okay, and also, Fuyuka, yours is already damaged anyways. Done. It feels so, and this feels so snug. This gear really is the best to move around in. Ready when you are. Type shit. Okay, my gamers, I fear... Okay, we're battling now. I fear I may have to end it here, because low-key, it's almost been 4 hours, and I'm kind of, you know what I mean? I'm kind of hitting it. It's 12:50 in the morning. Or 12:50 at night. Whatever, however way you see it. But I might have to call it there, low-key. We still have more to do, and we might circle back when Forensic comes out. That could be fun. That means we'll have the event to work on too, while we also do this. So I think that's gonna be it for my stream. This was a successful multi-stream streaming in one place, definitely, in both purple and red. So I think we'll call it at that point. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I don't have my outro song. Lol. And we'll call it there. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye, everyone. I'm gonna go. Probably sleep. And maybe eat the rest of my noodles. Stir fry. W. Okay, goodbye. Yeah.